continue to rise. Let's see what our community has said. Our fans are going, Koi, I'm alone yet again. Will I stand alone as the tides rise? Will I be right again? We got to head over to our casters. We got Chance and Miles in the house. Do I stand alone, gentlemen?
A touch alone, just a smidge alone, my Goji Berry. Just a smidge. But again, anything can happen right now in the Call of Duty League. And at the most exciting time imaginable, with Birmingham weeks away, we're really at the point where a single map win, a single loss could really hurt.
Yeah, the tiebreaker scenarios we might have for that bottom two is going to be ridiculous. Currently, there are 5 teams with 3 wins, Vancouver Surge being one of them. So, dangerous times, pressure on everybody. Like Ant's talked about the pressure that's on Toronto, trying to establish themselves as the top team, trying to bounce back from a recent loss. Vancouver still need to make sure they actually qualify. And granted, the teams look good. Win is coming off the back of just an absolutely incredible series. So, good signs maybe on both sides, but good signs in the realm of the ultimate mixiness.
Well, caution to the wind. The fans will be hit this kind of series, folks. No one has a clue. And that's what makes it so exciting. That's what makes it so beautiful. And a map like Colossus as well. Yeah, we're really going in on this one. But, folks, again, how important this is fully run towards Birmingham. We test Koi. Down and out after a loss to C9 or Vancouver Surge flying high with a P1. Let's see who gets it.
Yeah, looking forward to this one as well. Good old Colossus bang out just to kick things off. Extra.
What up, Yazamora?
Off the rip, so Kips get to continue to show off his prowess using the drop off the rip, but it is trades back and forth. Last man standing by the time, it's Gwen back in his home. The amount of time he was able to collect in the last series, well, maybe not going to be able to match it this time.
No, not yet. Not yet. A little bit of time. So the P1, 25 to go on it. And so far, so good for Koi. Right hand side of the minimap covered. They look happy to be sitting there, but oh dear, ladies and gentlemen, it's all dead. Inside, last man left alive in the back right hand side, and a bit of a journey he had to take to get there anyway. So now, split spawns are on. At this point in time, Surge unaware.
Well, they forgot about him. I mean, number 2 has been head on a swivel endlessly, but Insight with the patience and maybe not good enough. Call of Duty timing not on his side.
Oh no!
And now Capsule is
surrounded. Oh no! Oh, he found it, but finally! Finally! Oh, Capsule in, it makes a meal of it, but at the end of the day, you've still got him out on time, you've still got presence at the back for Koi, and we are going to hit this time now.
Patience pays off. Yeah, there's the break. Kip's on a 5, by the way. So, I don't know. A little bit of mixedness, a little bit of a game of hide and seek happening towards the back, but eventually Toronto stabilized, and for the first time on the map, take the lead.
P2 just got swept.
This P2 Vancouver Surge, they get one good break attempt.
Damn.
Shooting barrels, soaking time.
Who are they playing? Cloud9?
Don't want to drop here though, Kips. You've come this far. Lovely work there from his boys, and again, massive damage. All the cleanups are there, and Kips soaking away. No assist to be had on Gwyn there. Maybe a kill. Nope, nothing. This man is gagging for some points.
I mean, hey, this is the best soaks we're going to see. Great tags in. Now you just need Joe Deceives to go and clean up that kill. Not quite the right guy. He will get this eventually in Kips, I believe.
I also believe. And good God, did our belief. We got it in the end, mate. Thank goodness. Hellstorm, Toronto Koi. Lovely spree there from Kips. Patient, diligent play. Very, very strong.
The Ravens, jeez.
And honestly, might need to invest that early on. He's actually been soaring towards the time. Nice cleanup kill there on Gwen. You got tunnel control. You got 2 on time.
Hell yeah.
Kips give you 2. Should be able to get the break, and there you go. Toronto right back in. They got the left side spawns, the mini-map, and they got the Hellstorm. Everything for Koi. It's so dreamy.
Yeah, he is indeed the streak himself. As it continues to roll here, this is a good P3. Joe out by statue here, stopping any and all attack from this side of the map. Kips now to front once again. 12 and 4, having himself a map here on Colossus, and Vancouver have certainly come out a little quiet. Capsidal, the electric man to join the squad, has not struck.
Oh yeah, Craze.
Chance.
Oh, see what he can try to cook up.
Yeah, he's pretty dirty with it.
Well, some or a few of his teammates. TJ might give you 2, but Toronto going to be spawning closer. Right now, it's Gwen versus the world. Able to heal up and make things a little bit weird over towards the top. But Toronto still have the body, still have the pressure. As long as you get the trades, you're good to go. But now they don't know what direction to look. And Insight hasn't taken a gunfight yet. He's debating between the 2. Finally, though, as the backline pressure is there, Toronto right through the feed and find that stabilization they were looking for. And similar to the P2, I just have to hold on for the next 30 seconds. But it is split spawns coming in.
Yeah, young Joe, 15 and 8, he's cooking. And similar break to what we saw in P2. Joe, there's a lot of bros around that corner. And it's the attack now from the backline. A good even trades across the board. Inside down through the front. A 1v1 on time. One by Kips, who finds his 17th of the map.
How about this for the new Joe? You got Kip 17 and 7, Joe Deceives with 15. Toronto right now, they're just taking Vancouver to task.
Well, they're taking Vancouver so far. First set, not that kind to them. Second set on now. Let's go for a listening with Vancouver, sir.
Bro, Kips is taking over.
He's doing blue, sir. I'm on top.
Tell me.
P2, statue on me. One deep.
Nice, one more statue done.
Nice, two.
Yeah.
One air pinch.
I hear you. I hear you.
Name
They're not showing me.
Vector. He pinched.
Okay, quick. Nice. I throw blue. Blue sir.
Nice,
Let's get time. I'm challenge guy. John it. Nice.
Nice, I'm blocking.
Going out left.
Yeah, I hear you.
I had the right hit.
I need it, right? Yeah. Make it off your time. Tunnel.
Two right.
He's P4 side tunnel. Statue.
Jamie's
P4
boat, bro.
statue. I hear you. There's two statue.
Boat.
I hear you.
Nice.
I'm going left. I hear you. I'm on left.
Yeah,
they're both
statue.
Go left, Thomas. Clear
Left
set.
there.
That's in there close, right? Be deep left on us. I don't see it. Yeah, deep left, Kips, we.
And blue as well.
Right here.
Joe's blue. Blue to no.
Right here. Kips is back blue, me as well.
Running east side of blue.
I'm dead. They ran me in the back. Back blue. On the box. Needed.
Side door me.
Here, Kips is needed back blue.
Well,
Playing backside.
yeah, sudden.
Here. Okay. Top mid's open right now. I'm gonna need this time.
Close to that.
Here, I need her close up. Everyone.
I'm dead. Yo, Thunder, Kips.
Watch out, Kips. Nice. More side. Left side, Sutter. Left side, Sutter, Jamie. You're good. We just want deep, bro.
Tej, piecing on time. Chance, I'd get your thoughts on the listening, but I don't want to. It's over now to Toronto Koi.
Two. There could be P1. I'm wrapping over. Nothing right.
guys.
Okay, P4. I'm back.
I need it to
One shot, fries. One P1 now. P1.
Nice, go left.
Nice shots. P1. Still. Went front.
Close, you needed me.
Water. I have Jamie. Yeah. And one P1.
Yeah, I have a streak.
Water already hit right. I'm mini right. Low back. East front.
Stop. Sinking me.
What's up,
Watch your balls on you.
What's it
On the sub. On the sub in front, yellow. In dubs. One's in dubs.
I saw my.
Yeah.
You can still press if you want. It's tunnel right? Yeah. Name right.
I'm in left, okay? Six on the side. I'm out of streak.
He's gone tunnel. Okay.
I'm streaking, guys.
Yeah, he could pinch up here. There's a shot.
In yellow.
I'm one shot, bro.
In yellow. In dubs.
Shot out. Dub.
Go for spawn kills.
Two tunnel, bro. Two tunnel.
Got it.
Okay, one. That's one deep, bro. One could pinch blue late.
In dubs 2. In dubs 2, one's on the front heady. There's 3 time. In dubs 2, one's on the front heady.
Tunnel dead.
Nice, bro.
This could actually be a tie game real quick.
Both teams, good listening. I think for Toronto Koi, having a little bit more fun.
And both teams very quiet and patient as well. And the fun was only at the start of the listening. Capsule just made one of the better plays you're going to see on Colossus and is trying to set his team up. So the deficit now cut down to 30. Vancouver Surge first towards this new time, but they don't quite have the numbers. Joe Deceives and Kips
No way.
absolutely running it down. And maybe a moment for Vancouver where they just drop the ball. They do not handle those back spawns at all.
Not this time. We'll see if there's going to be another opportunity. Well, just shy of 3 minutes on the game clock as well, so it's been a
Somehow they're in.
We'll
You gotta win this fight, bro.
But for now, inside shot. Once again, the man in the back line who gets given a freebie. Unbelievable timing. Assault now through the back, nearly over. Joe trying to maintain a foothold. Kips might have caught a head unaware. No.
Yes, I am eating.
The battle continuing for this hard point. And
What up,
what an
X?
effort from Vancouver's
I mean,
side.
some
This has
steak
been
and
the
mashed
putback.
potatoes.
Yeah, just a weird mini-map as well. Neither team really able to stabilize those back spawns. Toronto, though, good for it. Maybe for the final 20, but that's a hill where I think Vancouver Surge probably wish they could get it back because they cut down the deficit to 40. And, well, unfortunately, they're going to be in roughly the same spot on the new rotation. Good news for Surge. Their P1s have been fantastic. And once again, the kill feed on P1 is looking great. It's a 30-point game.
Third time the charm now in our third set. We'll see if Koi can close this one out. Vancouver Surge, what a wonderful P1 they had in the second. So far, the dance is
Bro,
on.
Vancouver's
Kills
still in
are
this.
Not there. Capsule alone on P1.
Backing down. waiting for the nades to roll through.
Toronto was over there laughing and shit.
No flanks round being take either. Nades though with no trophies gonna get the.
I wouldn't be laughing, bro.
They're in the time. They give you the first extra, and they kick off the trade fest and keep things under control.
The difference that trophy made, it allows that player to get on the inside of time, get a corner, and then to set up the kill box. That is it, folks. Well, Koi, P1 looking good. Kips pressing the advantage. A counterattack now on for Surge.
Oh no, Koi's gonna put him in the dirt right here.
Offers a little bit of space right now.
They have the P2 spawns.
Oh, Joe, what a kill there. On a cap.
They're actually pretty good on this P2.
Pressure on, and Gwyn fights his way through. Opportunity for his reinforcements to get there, maybe not. Koi, such pace here on P2.
Yeah, doing a great job of pushing out past P2 to pick up the.
I used to like ketchup on steak, but I just use hot sauce now, bro.
Has to make the impact here.
That big swing. Banks it left. Connection 01. Good enough for now, but you've got to worry about the wet.
I don't know why they don't just get in the time and get in that little corner, like near the front. Like if you go towards the front corner, the cruise missile never hits you. But he just ran towards the back and it still killed him. And they lost like 10 seconds of time.
I mean, this has just been an absolute blender of a hill, getting shot in the front and the back constantly. They were afforded no space. And Toronto should have just won the game there on P2, unless Vancouver could orchestrate just a miraculous comeback.
Yeah, truly miraculous.
Bacon grease on your back? How did that get there?
Over by time, 3 dead for Toronto. Koi on the way through tunnel. The only man up now is going to be Kleenex. Will he be identified and dealt with, though? That's the next question we're going to ask. Sure can. Luna's lovely stuff so far. Teach trying to keep players at bay. Holy snap on an insight, great damage, and Kips brought down again. Luna's with a 5 from inside time. We're holding.
Me?
Again, you mentioned the 3 trophies being used at the start. I think they're going to be out of trophies basically for the rest of the game. So Toronto, plenty of options to go and make this break, but maybe Lunar's going to give himself an option as well. About to get the Hellstorm as the final break comes in.
Looking for another, yeah, he gets it. Good stuff. The final attempt on the break, and it's good. And it's Joe deceives the 1v1 win again. Gwyn has got to time this right. Oh, the Chow, not strong enough. The damage there for trades, not just yet. Tej manages to find a way in, slips through there.
Those GGs.
Right into the trap of Koi. That is their time. 5 seconds to contest this one out. 5 seconds to hold it. We might be looking at a tick. We might be looking at game, and we are. Koi hold on to the bitter end. They're in map 1.
And shout out to that final P2 as well, just setting themselves up for the kill and make sure the rotations after the fact can be nice and easy. I think that final P2 going to be the best hill of the game as well from either side, and that's credit to a team for one single hill. Obviously, Joe Deceives and Kips.
You think I look better bald, bro?
Off on Vancouver there, right from the jump. I mean, Kips is very much proven. The kid is a shooter.
Hey, bro.
Big time shooter. Big time shooter. Really helping
Let me turn my light
the
on.
roster. Helping to the dub there in map number 1.
That's I don't like how I look on the camera whenever
Swinging for the fences.
there's like
Some of them swing a little harder. Kips,
light outside.
100. And Joe
Because it's like kind of shadowed.
baseball player, I believe, chance swinging for the fences there. 42 kills, 30 non-trade, 4,500 damage as well. Big game out of Toronto. Quite to start things off.
We dig long
Kinda sweating.
Cdl. Joe Deceives taking a yard. No, nice 42 bomb going to be clutch and key. Do you have any idea what any of that means, Boss?
I'm not going bald, bro.
My toddler has a book that vaguely involves baseball, so yes, I have some of this knowledge now.
I appreciate you going for the Grand Slam clips here for Joe Deceives. Again, just an absolute monster performance. Really from start to finish. And even if the map of Colossus isn't the easiest to keep stable, maintain the back
The easiest.
ultimately, Toronto, I think, played a pretty good game start to finish, other than the P1s. I think the P1s probably gave them the biggest problem for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Vancouver Surge had the number in that capacity, but all's well that ends well. You banned Den. Still got to deal with Toronto on some other maps, and as Ali pointed out, they have some other things in the back pocket. They're good at a lot of the maps, and they're just exceptional at Den.
They are exceptional at Den, but the map pool is not that bad whatsoever right now for Koi. We'll see the section stories in a moment, but until then, lovely look at the highlights again. That capsule 3-piece was really good. The nade, the martyrdom nade that Insight had to run across to stop that whole flank happening, that counts as his kill as well. That's 3-piece. As far as I'm concerned, that's how it goes. Well, here we go, ladies and gents. Good look at the game flow there. as Surge unfortunately fall a little short there in map number 1. Again, congratulations to Toronto Koi, big dub. Happy to see that go through. And again, not that much of a difference. I mean, one set of P3s with P1 there, that's about it. Tiny bit of a difference, but otherwise, Colossus start to finish, all Koi.
Every single P2 is a spike there for Toronto. From start to finish, the 113 to 154 jump, the jump towards the end, and even the first P2. So I take it back, maybe too much P1 gas there for Vancouver. It was the second hill where Toronto were able to set themselves apart. But that's enough for the Colossus. Going over now towards the S&D, and I think maybe the most interesting game mode when it comes to the Toronto camp, just because maybe a little atypical. Both Kleenex and Insight, longtime staples of the CDL, right now sitting in that 0.8 range there for Search and Destroy. And I think for the team of Koi, that is the clearly identifiable issue of where things have to get better. Whether Nameless is correct in that you got to either lock down the defenses or figure out the snipes. Toronto have their work cut out for them.
We'll find out shortly, folks. So I've got some graphics to look at as well. Lots of fun this year so far, Chance. Very, very much fun. One of the major fun parts again is team changes.
We got hot, man. We got hot quick.
Both Kips and Capsidal, new additions to their respective rosters. How are we feeling about this?
No. The reason why I changed my shirt is because I felt a spider web on me. I thought the spider was on me.
Top performer on the team.
Who do I have this series? Toronto Koi for sure.
He's been enough of like a back and forth, a journeyman in the CDL. Multiple stints on Boston. Every time he drops down to challengers.
Seattle's still trying to figure it out, man.
Talent, and eventually, any team that has an SMG struggle, he's always a player you're going to be paying attention to. So very solid. See if he can make some more high.
Bald for 1 million? Hell yeah, I would. The hell?
Interesting one. And well, Amos talked about Koi's defense for a reason. Dead last in 3 out of 4 categories.
Wow.
That's not good when,
Big X, can you give me a second, bro?
Brand new teammates, brand new players, all brand new to the league. And still, Toronto's in last.
And they're still brand new. No, not ideal. Not ideal. When name was talked about Expo, I thought it was hitting the Himmel mat. Not today. And we have banged through long, and we have absolutely loaded the sheets. It's a 3v1 for Insight. Get in the box.
I'm trying to eat, bro.
That was a rough opening.
I'm trying to eat.
Well, he's got a good route to get out here in the 1v3 if he wants to cook up some magic. But again, highlighting both him and Kleenex in that 0.8 territory. I think Insight historically,
bro, you gotta stop.
Players has not had that ice so far this year. See if he can cook something up though. That's a nice start.
A great start.
Deep.
Himself an M15.
Bro, it's hot as hell, bro. I gotta take my headset off, bro.
We're working on this slowly but surely.
Bro, it's hot as hell, bro.
Separate from one another. So these are isolated gunfights. However you look at it now,
I get this light on me. I get the hot sauce. I get this hot ass steak. This hot ass mashed potatoes, bro. I'm sweating, bro.
1v1. He's got a Dravik.
It's hot as hell outside because it's Florida, bro.
Send it, and a patient TJ wins his one.
Yeah, vet play there at a
TJ. Bro.
His duo just runs away from him.
I'm about to
the
tweet.
Other side and gives the solo child. But nonetheless, when you're in a 3v1, the comm is always, who's the last guy? It's Insight. Nobody move. Do not move.
Damn, bro, I'm getting sweaty over here.
Take your time. It's going to be a long one.
Nobody move. It's Insight.
I can't even lock into the game, bro.
The attempt would have been really impressive again. Pops a snipe. Picks up an M15, gets a kill with that, grabs a Dravik. Was he making a multiplayer trailer over here? Or round 2. We give Tej the bomb. He's going to break right. I'm going to see how far up in the middle of the map they can get. Nothing from Gwyn here with a snipe. In this P4 spot. Watch out, Caps. Yeah, you're in the way. Watch out, Caps.
Watch out.
Don't line up with me. Don't line up. Thank you. We've seen that clip before. Oh, freebie. Not yet. Had to fight for it. Joe Deceives, what a win.
A little jetpack in there. But not only does he get the first blood, gets out. At a sniper battle as well. Insight. They know he's out over towards the window. Gwyn squaring up and swinging a miss. That was a quick shoulder thrown there by Insight. Taking that man advantage. Now Vancouver worried about the flank, worried about everything. Nonetheless, trying to get the bomb down. Unfortunately, Kleenex saw that one coming from a mile away. 2v4 in Toronto. Well, they know where everybody is.
Everyone's absolutely dialed in right now. Yeah, perfect execution. Toronto round 2. But tied it up. 1-1.
That's the Joe Deceives dream as well. Gets the first blood, and everybody after the fact does their job perfectly. Coverage on the A site. Joe Deceives had the help from the P2 tank. Inside good shoulders just to get the info as well. And hey, dead last in defense, but super solid execution there. Of course, off the back of that first 50-50, but you trust Joe in those moments.
Do you think I'm worthy, King? Yes, bro. You've been a good butler of mine.
Well hydrated, lads, at this point in time. Out here in the dry sands of exposure. Round 3.
No, you've been a good captain, bro.
Success on the opening snipes.
You've been a good general.
Either side. Well, this might be the round that changes it all. Luna's. Wow, I thought he had it. Oh my goodness. Luna's trips over in the top window, gets away with his life. 3 players now on the ramp towards B.
Should have seen him snipe at Cold War, though. I remember. Everybody remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Stun. Oh, gets away with it. Gets away with it. And the coverage from middle was perfect as well. So the flank is now good. Vancouver's attempted attack here on defense has been snuffed out.
Say for Gwyn, it's all about the timing. If he gets a single call from any of his teammates as his bomb goes down, Gwyn is the one that can open this round up for Vancouver.
Inside still trying to watch that flank as well, so will he time it right? Will he time it right? He's only gone and bloody timed it right! Goodness gracious, well, the attack now towards the bomb. It's a 2v3. Lunas has taken a lot of space under the coverage of the smoke. Is it going to be enough to get a pick or two? Possibly. Looking at Kleenex now making his way to the middle of the map. Capsule still trying to maintain presence on the bomb site. Over the top we go. Trades are good. The melee! And it's the butt of a gun. But not the butt
I'm sweating, bro.
Toronto walk away in a strong post.
This is pre-recorded AI shit.
Maybe missing a sniper.
What up, Red Boy?
Occasion, but getting the first blood, and then it is clean execution.
Diabolical, bro.
Once you get the bomb down at A, and you're tripled up low dirt, you're already feeling good about the strats. And of course, Kleenex goes on the zig pinch, picks up a kill, and the trade's just clean and efficient. No mistakes being made right now on the Toronto side of things. And maybe this is just a high-key battle for first blood.
I'll have to translate that one for me. Who gets the first bloods wins the rounds. Oh, Young Joe. How close he came. So the tip of Kleenex, I think, there. Or maybe not. Gwyn, maybe 2 turn for his own good. Well, B-bomb site, what? Got him. B-bomb site wide open. There they go.
And Toronto not responding to this at all. Kleenex finally turning around.
What are they doing?
Not quick enough to stop this bomb plant. This is going to be a 3v4 retake where Kips is currently on the opposite corner of the map.
Vancouver Surge literally have to troll. What is number 4 doing?
Yeah, they've passed each other, so that's an issue. Great angle. Kleenex involved, but doesn't.
He's gonna get shot in the back. He's gonna get shot in the back.
Kips could win you the round. Oh,
what are you doing? Bro, he's the only one that had their pinch. Dad! Oh my gosh, he trolled. What did I tell you?
Gwyn, a counter nade of his own. And the clock now ticking for young Kips, the rookie.
No, he just plays time.
He doesn't have the time. An outstanding attempt. Vancouver.
That shouldn't have even been close.
Yeah, in just no time to work with. As fun as that 1v4 attempt actually was, Gwyn, the second he gets that hopper, really, I think Gwyn's never going to end up throwing that away. So the 3-piece definitely looks clean, but Gwyn's shots...
Dude, Red Void is about that business today.
Just barely misses, but here in the CDL, you miss by a little bit, it'll cost you the round.
Even if you hit it, poor Kleenex, on the jump shot.
It shouldn't have been a close round to begin with.
Marker, for goodness sake. Don't believe it. A shocker to help Vancouver find the equalizer.
You hot?
And now
it's hot outside.
We've seen the B-bomb
We keep wanting to go out there.
Still the hot spot for both of our teams.
Ooh, good rat pack as well. Timing between Lunars and Kips, well, just backing each other down. Really enjoy the paranoia as well of players hiding up in that floating crate. At least initially. Toronto showing their hand. They are leaning heavily towards this A side. Joe Deceives going right for it. No time wasted. Going for the bomb plant, and they're not going to give it to him. Lunars jumping all over it, gets it, and that is bomb down.
Again, we've seen that play. I mean, this time the other way around. Oh my word, Vancouver. All down to Kleenex. They know where he is. They know where the bomb is. You have nearly all the pieces of information you could need to take the lead here on S&D.
And there's simply nothing you can do. It would require, at minimum, 2 scams coming through for Vancouver Surge. And I will keep using this type of terminology.
Get back. Get back.
How would you define a scam in normal English? Offline English?
An over-the-top mistake in which, if you had just not played the game, it would prevent you from making said mistake. You could put your controller down and be in a good spot, but if you play too much and die, that would be a scam.
Yeah, I'm very prone to the scam, I think, in my gameplay. It's like an unforced error. You know, you didn't need to do that, but you did it anyway, didn't you? Didn't you? You idiot. Sorry for the folks at home there. I'm in therapy. All right, 3 for Gwen, 2 for Lunas. It's been a good look for Surge. That's likely to work with now, and again, a bit more B-bomb presence this time around for Koi. And yes, lads, you do need it. Doink. Inside. First block.
I know your gaming chair stinks.
So damaged. No one in a position to really pick this up. Koi forced back in, and they're all going to plow their way out through the bottom now. Wait a minute. One by one, they creep on.
I'm not gonna lie, my price smells like shit.
Down to Lunas. Good luck. Not over yet. Kips.
Kips for the win.
Dance against young Lunas. And they've shuffled. Are we checking every possible cover? Yes, we are. Every angle's taken care of. Koi, back in it.
Yeah, and well, you know, speaking of scams, that's
my
what
goat
Rivers was hoping for in that moment. You can see through X-ray, he was trying to play for the second guy, knowing he had kid strapped on the van, expects CleanX to be coming in for the protection, reads it well, but just neither Toronto players really gave him too much. And inside out here, trying to deliver haircuts throughout the lobby. Lunars gets one, Capsule gets one, and it really has been a game so far of just the battle for first bloods. The moment Insight gets that initial kill, entire team group up together, bangs out low window, and just the trade fest kicks off. So first bloods right now, hyper impactful. We are on the hunt.
Well, that's your first blood from Lunas. Throws an absolute gem from the opening break. And pressure now from TJ there by that P5 spot, that low tower. Keeps an eye on the A-bomb site if anyone crosses it from top, and it goes for the actual plant. He has coverage there from Lunas as well, so a nice setup here from Surge with a man advantage. Good luck, Koi. There it is. Tej lying in wait, finds it. Kips, a little bit antsy. Shots are great though. Still alive.
Well,
All right, bro.
Never read it.
I gotta put this up. It's hard as balls in here.
He took the ice
hard as shit.
Gwen's gonna give him one, so a 1v2 opportunity. And I'm a Kips believer. He is 10-3.
Yep.
That's a knife.
That's a knife.
I'll just.
Hey, look, it's fine. Wrong weapon, wrong time, right place. But an air of frustration again. I mean, Kips were giving him 2 chances to find the big
trucker.
Sadly, come up short in both of them. But again, kudos to Surge, playing aggressively and playing very cohesive COD right now. So good stuff from them as well.
Brightness setting is an absolutely crazy thing in the CDL. The blinding light Lunars is having to deal with. It's not the sun. That is his monitor. You would not be able to tell the difference.
It must be his camera exposure settings. It's got to be. There's no way. Well, speaking of bright lights, it's Kips who's got the superstar performance on right now. He's our diva here on exposure at 10-4. Stronger presence here once again from Koi. Back-to-back defensive rounds over towards the B-bomb site. They are definitely not letting those plants go through because the retakes have not been ideal. Joseph, back on up. Trophy's going to be there to help out. Reinforcements now being pulled from Koi. 3 towards the B-bomb site on the back. Everything covered. And Insight upstairs as well. Koi with the clock on their side. Here we go.
This is just about to be an 8-man hit around this B side potentially. Or maybe Toronto get baited out just based on the timing, and Vancouver Surge have timed that perfectly. Their internal clocks right now on point. Daylight savings did not bother them a bit.
No, it's hurt me quite a lot. And it might be hurting Koi as well. There's the bomb plant. Capsule, oh, tuck it in, mate. They're coming in. Teach on the back line. Damage is in. And Kip should be able to get the boys through. Over the threshold. The lineup is there. The damage is not enough. Cap from up high. Trades back and forth in this 2v2. And to the pistol. Gwyn gets it. And another post-plant position with Vancouver Surge. Smells like victory.
And outthinking their opponent as well. I mean, that minimap genuinely looked just nutty. And Toronto making these moves without information as well. So the minimap just insanity. And of course, the trade fest getting kicked off as well. I mean, good luck keeping track of this. Imagine the comms in this moment. You don't have bang out. Like, this is a Colossus P1, but in search and destroy form, where you are on the clock to defuse a bomb. That is a very strange situation to be in. And well, Vancouver up with the 5-3 lead.
That's wonderful stuff. Well, Vancouver. Oh God, no, it's the P1 break. It was the round 1 break that didn't work. But this time, a lot less damaging for Koi. And Kips, you've been gifted a treat, my friend, finally.
What, the Surge are about to win?
Very impressive indeed, but not when you're 5-3 down. Big advantage right now for Koi, surely. Oh God. Joe gets it, trades. Another red dot to play with. And Lunas, he sends it. Damage. Oh boy, he wanted to end the map then and there. But another round we will play. And Koi, by the hairs or their chinny chin chins, were to Joey D.
That's such a nerdy final moment as well. I think Kips, the idea is to bang out the mid cup, but then the final guy in line just has the sniper pistol. But nonetheless,
I hate this freaking light, bro.
Coming in from insight, so keeping it under lock and key. 5-3 curse potential underway, but nonetheless, Vancouver Surge.
Yo, Stinnington.
Calling game here. We talked about how poor the
What's good, Stinnington?
For Toronto. Well, they are now reliant on their defense to force this round 11.
A matter of survival here on the search and destroy.
Bro, freaking just got hot, man.
Defense is a potentially very good offense. They force Capsule into the smoke play, and there's the kill from Joe. Advantage now taken.
My house was at 80 degrees.
What will you do with it? A bomb plant right now for Surge. It's going to be a retake down a man defensively. Here we go. Gwyn, check your 6.
What is he looking at, bro? That's the second time. That's the second time he gives a pinch.
Now covered in Koi.
And I wasn't even watching the whole game.
Over the top. Joe down. 2v2. How is it now? 1v1. Kips for the map. It's done. I believe it not. How the hell have Surge just done that?
2v4 clutch, man. Lunars with the lights devastating in his...
Bro, why are they disrespecting Surge like that? How the hell do they barely get a win? Like, what?
For Toronto, that should just never happen. A 4v2 retake on the site where you have...
Screw that, yeah, I'd probably turn it down to 77.
They should be winning that 10 out of 10 times. Instead, though, Toronto and S&D this
I know it sounds pretty hot still, but bro, my house, I don't know, the thermostat is like off on it. Like I turned it on to 75 and that bitch is cold.
In spite of the fact that the First Blood collection wasn't as on point as you'd like it to be, well, if you can clutch like that, you don't know.
No problem at all, team. Wow, that one, that was a surprise. You did everything right, Koi, until you didn't. Exposure overload, we're going to stay on it, folks. Got that map number 3 underway. And we will see the Scar hardpoint at the very least. So, God, we have to go to the section straight.
Yo, how is the volume? Is it like...
Respawns really go through the net and pretty quick. If you're a Surge fan...
Is it straight, bro?
Break, but we're going to be going now to a quick one, ladies and gents.
Like, let me know if it's too loud or too low.
Played on this Saturday. Don't go too far.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't hot outside, it would be fine. But and then this room I'm in right here is the worst because it's on the corner of the side of the sun in the afternoon.
Get your tickets before they sell out at dreamhack.com/Atlanta. Dominate the competition on main stage with the Cdl Major.
Bro, Red Void.
Collect your chip by scanning the QR code or heading to the in-game store now.
I freaking knocked out last night on stream. Yeah, bro, I did. I sat here like this, bro. And I was watching, bro. And I was looking at chat. And I was just like answering chat like this, bro. I see chat. I was watching the game. And bro, I just started falling asleep.
How many dad jokes can we fit in? Well, I have the opportunity to go first. So, Ali, let's take the lead right now.
And then I went to go lay down on my bed, bro. I fell asleep. And the stream played for like 20 minutes. Like the game ended, this stream was going, and once the CDL stream ended, it was like 20 more minutes of just a black screen because the stream ended. And I woke up and I was like, oh shit, bro, I'm still streaming. It was literally just like my chair and a black screen, bro.
Yeah, our bridge is shielded. What's left? I'm cutting mid.
I'm not sure if I'm getting old, but I swear to God, Joe, sometimes when Celium talks, all I hear is...
Oh, did I get a follow? Yeah, thank you for the follow on Twitch.
Yeah. Steals the record for most kills dropped in a single match. It's 115, and it's Gwyn.
On the collapse, he gets the angle, he gets the kill. His series continues. Gwyn's here. Yeah, this is
Oh.
Double headshot, 7 in a row. He is taking over. Maybe he's just trying to end the Rookie of the Year conversation.
Bro, MW3 was so peak, bro.
With just a dominant performance here.
Like, this game is so good for competitive.
One player left. Hudson finds it. Gwyn seals the deal with a record-setting series for Gwyn. Gwyn is different.
Gwyn, different indeed. Gwyn, not bad at all in the S&D. Gwyn in the Overload. Well, we got to go and find out how that one goes. Well, if you're Koi, you're pissed. You're mildly irritated, but hopefully not too irritated that you can't shake it off and try and detonate those EMPs.
Holy shit.
Still be talking about that final round as well that they just lost. Lunars was able to piece them up relentlessly, and TJ there for the follow-up. So alley-oop's coming through for a surge, and we'll see if they can continue that chemistry in the Overload. Problem is, having in stage 2, once again, I'll just throw the exact same shade I threw at Toronto earlier. You have a brand new team here in the scene, brand new players, entire roster, barely play together, and they're not even last. It's Vancouver Surge with a bunch of last there in Overload. So it has not been great exposure though.
Bro, they have TJ Howard. Like, one of the best players to ever play Search and Destroy.
Recently though, that has
like,
not been the case. 0-for-3.
It's insane that they gotta win in S&D.
As well. If there were ever the opportunity right now for Vancouver to turn the tides of their Overload game mode, that would be it.
Yeah, my goodness, now is the time, lads. No better time like the present.
Let me pull that mic in.
Cup, it will be in the standings for a Surge victory. But through the Overload, we will go first and foremost, folks. That's right, 5 minutes in the first half. If you score 4, we end the first half with a sort of mercy ruling. Immediately swap sides. If you make it to 8, it's game over. And so far,
oh, he's cheating.
For Joe. Gwyn slows the play right down. Back over we go on the pickup inside possession. Phoenix at a perfect spot here to keep this going, but sadly, the stun not quite enough.
Some more.
Call of Duty timing all over the place as well. And yeah, that does not pay well for Joe. You got insight though with 2 players nearby, so you're still gonna be going for it. There's a nice nade over top. Now Lunars.
That's a good nade.
Team, or maybe Insight
Just go
right
score it, bro.
First point there for Toronto. That was a 50-second capture.
It took a minute, but again, strong possession. Toronto Koi keeping everyone there for Vancouver Surge guessing. Gwyn in your spawn, that's an issue. If you start to lose this fight, yeah, you've now got an open lane.
Titan plugged in on land.
The dead nade's going to work out. Slow these players down just a touch. Wait for the reinforcement from spawn. The lineup. Oh, Joe gets gifted a pair.
Wait, actually, I believe this is online.
What the f?
So he could have the Titan.
You make the absolute perfect play. You detonate. You do everything right, and your team.
Bro, imagine a pro player just installs wall hacks for just online games.
Wow.
You know a guy did that in Challengers?
Can we get another counter?
And he made it to the league like that.
Line here from Vancouver's good. They're holding him back. Good
His name was Jimbo.
We go. It's a 1v1 here for the possession of the EMP. And wait, Capitals grabbed it. What aggressive play right into the hands of Insight. A little further forward, so you got a tiny bit of yardage, but it's not going to amount to a lot.
That's so disrespectful. And long term, it may end up working out Vancouver with the pressure. But yeah, that is a wild shot to take after picking up the device. But nonetheless, you got TJ waiting for the perfectly timed pinch. And once his teammates start to make some moves, he'll get active.
Bro, look at Kids. I'm glad he's doing good, man.
Wins that one, and now this is huge problems for Toronto.
I still can't believe he comes into my chat, bro. On Twitch.
Oh, come on.
Piece, turn it into 3, and you keep the device under control.
Lovely work. Lovely work once again.
Like, that's such a flex.
Playing very
Like,
patient.
yeah, got keeps him in
Very
chat.
sensible overload gameplay so far. Wrapping back when they need to. And now an opportunity to fly forward. A single defender, and Kips has got him. Kips is now trying to make the play happen. Oh, Caps on the flank as well, so you got to get moving quickly. Flank dealt with. Here it goes. Kleenex is in. TJ taken care of as well. No opportunity for the rally, but Insight. Oh my goodness, look at him. Heads up gameplay. Bottom side of the map already. He's hitting stuns. He's got a kill. He's looking at a piece or 2 more. Jamie Craven on board once again with a nice play.
Yo, Red Void, is my... Can you hear my fan in my mic? I just realized I got my fan turned up. I can turn it down a little bit if you want.
Team kills on young Joseph again.
Dude, look at the time of possession. 83% to Koi.
Quite literally doing it all. Has an overload.
Wow.
He's killing everything. He's got the possession. And we're still waiting for the kills here. The rat back on its way now from Surge. Good shots over the top. Oh my! Jamie Craven
Bro.
makes up for it with a big cap.
Yeah, nice pistol shot as well, man. Insight's looking pretty good with it. Nonetheless, good game. Keep in mind, half of Joe Deceives death are from inside as well. So, a fun map right now for Toronto where they are back on their BS, it seems like, when it comes to exposure. Once again,
okay, bad.
2 lead blockers, and realistically for Insight, maybe one got to beat down towards A, or as Capsule pieces you up, you just want to buy as much time as you can.
Well, he's looking for the hat trick here in the first half. It's not going to happen just yet. We'll Surge an opportunity to get at least something on the board. It's a big clean 3. A big clean 3. Minimap pop in with the next man up. The Capsule's trying to make a run for it. And it has been...
Gwyn is so far away from his monitor,
no
bro.
ground game whatsoever. Capsule with a kill spree of 5, but those kills aren't going to amount to a whole lot. And again, Toronto Koi all over.
See, like, Lunars is pretty locked in.
Oh my goodness, one more man to deal with.
Kleenex is, pretty right there on it.
Back and forth he goes.
Insight's in that monitor.
We'll see if either team can get a last-minute capture. Vancouver currently have device in hand, but no open lanes. And now they're just trying to run it down. Capsule has 0 fear about picking up this device near Insight.
Yeah, he's just presuming that the noises and the lights, the flashing sounds will disorientate or maybe discombobulate his opponents. It's not going to happen. 10 seconds to go. There's the pickup. There's an opportunity for a goal here, lads. Wait, Gwyn wants the chow. Oh dear, it's not going to happen. And that will be that. No extra time. Toronto. Oh, sorry, extra time. My bad. Extra time, Toronto.
Last day of work for the week tonight. Damn, you're working today, Simsies?
And they got the low map spread as well.
Oh yeah, brother. I hope you have a good rest of your day at work.
Going over top, well, right into the trophy. Trying to funnel this through.
Hope you have a good weekend, man.
He's gonna need help down low. They're gonna chow him, and well, maybe that's gonna seal the deal. Yeah, not quite the coordination you're looking for, but solid defensive work there for Vancouver Surge. Either way, wonderful captures coming through from Toronto Koi. Great opening break. They eventually
Look
converted
at them
that first capture and
cheats.
more or less had controlled the entire game. The only Surge potential captures was either a 3-piece from Joe Deceives or a 3-piece from Inside.
It absolutely dealt with. This was it. Are we going to show the nade kill? Sure are. What a nade it was. Inside a stone cold killer. Like a stone cold killer. This is the other 3.
Bro, Insight's aim is so insane.
End-to-end overload. They run it all the way home. And again, good work from Toronto Koi to identify the amount of players involved. This was an unbelievable capture. The pistol over the top was one thing. Kleenex picks it up straight away, but that was a go button hit, and they did it as a team off the back of that Insight first piece. Lovely stuff in the first half. Second half now underway. We swap sides.
Second half of the week, night shift.
Killers teammates.
Dang, bro, that's why you be tuning in at night. That makes sense now. I need to go back to the night streams, bro.
Yeah, that'll tell the entire story of the game, I feel. So Vancouver Surge definitely need to get a little bit more map pressure. And, well, first 2 kills in the feed, going to help them out a little bit. Of course, though, I say that, and those arrows are not moving super quickly. Vancouver Surge, a 3-point deficit on this map. You're going to have to play faster than you're used to.
Yeah, Surge, I mean, if Surge have got 20% possession, but they've got 3 goals, I mean, that is a unbelievable amount of efficiency when it comes to making these runs. And they're on a run now towards B. Capsule in a prime position to slow these players down. Next up, Joe. That's going home. Brilliant work. TJ gets them on the board. 3-1 in position for the rally.
Yeah, and now you can just set up the absolute spawn trap blender, or Inside will just break it right out. It'd be interesting to see if anyone's able to pick up.
Wait, that's Inside in the cruise? I thought he was just in the back. Oh, that is him.
This game down tremendously. Got Joe Deceives in position.
So he saw the guy that capped it. He lays down in the back spawn and calls in a freeze. Just calls the guy out.
Hellstorm has gone huge. Capsule on another flank. The timing might be fantastic, but is it enough to stop the runner? No. Kips gets it in. There's the 4th.
Huge. And again, even just the spawns when you're coming up there for Vancouver. Bit of a luck of the draw.
Oh, bro, that's happened to me before. Really good at pre-aim that and then just run under your gun.
To deal with, and a great job buying his teammates time, but losing every single gunfight anyway, and that'd be a score. How about that for a get back? Still, just a 2-score lead.
Back to the middle of the map we now go. And goodness gracious.
Bro, Surge could make this bad right here.
To the second half.
They can relay this.
His life comes to a close in the back line.
I think they're going to. It's just a go, bro. Capsule, you're so slow.
Puts it home, and we are now 1 away from tying it up.
And for Toronto, it's 2 kids in front of you, 2 kids behind you. And they're playing that 2-2 war right now, looking for the guys coming up on the pinch. Well, nice catch there from Insight. The device is out away from TJ. He wins the gunfight towards the middle of the map, but the score's going to go through.
Damn.
So, was that the right decision? I don't know, but for Toronto, absolutely was maintaining that 2-score lead.
And as soon as they spawn up, they go towards A immediately. Now, it's an opportunity here for Surge to get...
That was clean by Koi.
Get a kill or 2. Cross over to B. They have TJ in position on that goal. Now he's gone. Surely now, Vancouver Surge still trying to keep the pace up, still trying to keep the fight alive. Let's go for a listen in.
Yeah, random mid, P1. I've left. Yo, left to me clear next week. Blue barrel. Come in.
I'm going to right. Long. Short.
Short, random mid.
Long. He's in con now. Con corner,
okay,
one's long.
We're missing one. No, dude, front, low ring, Clinics. Missing Kips.
That's it.
Kips could be out, right? From con?
Kips over ball.
There you go. Nice, good job.
I'm running this.
Minute 40, boys. We're good.
Oh, it's a 3v1 over here.
He's close solo.
We're good. I hear you.
Joe Deceives goes insane.
One inner, one outer.
Dude, he's going nuts. Wow. He just single-handedly just stopped them from capping. Dude.
Okay, I stunned out, man.
Joe is going nuts, man.
I'm out left right now.
Bro, look at him. This is insane.
One back P4,
Oh yes, it's being parked. It is well and truly parked, but wait, they've got gears to this thing. Kip's damaged. An opportunity to run out, get a couple of kills or 2 inside once again, finding those kills, and my god, TJ got close enough. And another from Kleenex. 45 seconds to go, and Toronto Koi should have sealed it here. They could go for another capture.
Bro, Joe Deceive just went insane.
Just because you don't want to lose the game, just making sure you get the kills. I think Kip's going to absolutely play it safe no matter what happens. And there you go, retreating back towards his spawn. Staying on the top side of the map, and with the 10-second reset rolling through, we are very close to...
I like this out of Kips. He's...
Vancouver Surge, just an unfortunate way for this game to end. Kips showing off the...
They just take the ball like as far away from their net as possible.
Just so they look that little bit better.
And they can.
It does help in ranks, a higher scoring game.
Oh, it's another scrap. Yep.
In it goes. 6-3. Final score
Bang.
as Toronto Koi take the lead as we get into the Scar portion of this series. Still anyone's match. And here we go to Scar. Good game.
Dude, why are they not talking about Joe Deceives?
No Den.
He just got a 10-piece on defense.
Series not over. We don't know that just yet, but nonetheless, at least there for the map 3.
Stop acting like a bad boy.
Just a tough one there for Vancouver.
What am I doing, bro?
In the game, not an ideal thing to have happen when you're tied up 1-1 in the series. It means they're gonna often be on the back foot. So Toronto, a map away, and they more.
Bro, can they talk about Joe Deceives already?
Birmingham, gonna be in a good spot. Of course, though, job's not finished. Joe Deceives, though, of course, shooting from start to finish. 30 kills, 3,600 damage. He was top of the lobby in both categories.
Yeah, 3 kills per minute, which is a very, very impressive stat line. Exciting to see in a game of Overload like that. And again, Joe defensively, masterclass, man. When you
yes.
to be stopped, Joe was there for a good tour of 3-piece. Highlights here.
They said something, man.
And inside, again, lovely work on the captures front. We saw that first half
about his defense. That's what I wanted to hear.
About all the team kills, but let's face it, man's a killer. He's a killer. That's just how it goes.
No, playing well, absolutely. And on the flip side, maybe a decent second half for Vancouver Surge.
Can you do the splits? Absolutely not.
Rally captures together.
I can barely get 45 degrees.
The problem is, when you're dealing with that deficit, you just have to play absolutely perfectly, and you just, it's the situation. Second half, you're
I guess it'd be 90 degrees. I can barely get 90 degrees. No shot I get 180.
Well, Rish just turns into Toronto's scores. So much more exciting second half there for the team. But Toronto ultimately just taking care of business. Great facilitation on some of these attacking rounds as well. And as you noted, Joe Deceives defensively, he was running the solar panels.
I didn't get to see what it looked like.
I'm sliding, bro.
Hotter than the sun. Well, we talked a little bit about the team kills, and they were funny, but they're also, you know, a little bit annoying at times. And this was the first nade.
You got Plat 3 back?
Right over the top, all the way in.
Oh!
It takes care of Joe's. He was shooting. He really was.
That's what's up, bro.
Well. This was a great 3 right into a delightful.
Oh! Drill bit.
It was a throw. Get rid of that, Joe. My bad, mate. Sends it out. And here we go, Joe.
Did you fall asleep during the Optic match yesterday? I did, bro. I did fall asleep during that match. I was so tired, bro. I was so tired.
That close to the goal line as well must have been frothing. Great fun watch party if you haven't jumped in there, especially if you're a Toronto fan. Chance in the scar we go. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Going to be an interesting match between these two teams because now we're officially to the ultimate test for Toronto. Den gets taken out. Are they good for one S&D? Are they good for one hard point? Sure. The question is, are they going to be able to be...
You missed a good one. I know, bro. I was watching it on my phone in my bed, but
They got a long battle ahead of them. I know Gwen's going to be the guy.
I was mainly listening to it. I was so tired.
This is where maybe a masterclass performance could come through in terms of super solid hill time on top of the slang. Gwen showing off more and more as this stage is developed.
I'm probably going to do... I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing again tonight.
He's sort of maturing in a nice way. I mean, Gwyn, no stranger to getting told on social media.
Bro, you know what I was thinking? I need to set up this other room back here.
That is a very, very important thing.
I need to get it set up with a couch, man, so I can watch party. Like a couch and a TV. No, I was not choking my chicken. I was actually sleeping, bro. No streamer stream? Yeah, it was. Yes, for a sleep cam, drill bit. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, like, in this room behind me, all that's in there is my old desk, my old chair,
streaks are good as well. We saw some
a portable monitor, my old monitor that I used to play on, and that's it. So it's just an empty room. I could literally get a couch, put it in there, put a TV on the wall, and so I could watch the watch party, chill on the couch, have the stream set up on the desk, and put it next to the couch so I can do shit on the stream.
Took place very quickly, a painful stage.
Or actually, I might have it just right in front of the couch, and then yeah, bro, just chill, just watch the stream.
It was so good. It was so good. Perfect work from Vancouver Surge. Ashworth's powers so perfect. They've crushed them. Oh, Insight battling out the left flank over the right.
Yeah, bro, that would be dope because I could just sit there and
nice work from
be all tucked in and reclined and just be watching.
Talk about the way that this map has developed, where you are taking gunfights out of your.
You had 27 viewers when you were in. They were all just vibing and chilling, bro.
Toronto finally get themselves back in time off the back of an Insight two-piece, but either way, the opening break is going to have Surge with the lead.
They were probably sleeping too, bro. Oh shit. No, it's messed up, bro. You think people just kept tuning in? Just like, no way, he's still not back.
Pushes the front. Great work from Vancouver.
Yep, and that is why you send the guy in the pinch and take the long routes just to keep things mixy. You have to look too many directions. Now Capsule going on the pinch is doing the exact same thing. A bunch of Toronto players, they're good for one, but just getting traded. Well, now you got another square-up battle for the new time. TJ in first, 2 players in front. The trade fest is going to continue, but it looks like Gwyn is going to be the man that comes out on top, at least towards this new time.
I don't know about trades. Oh, wow, Joe. Lovely work onto the second man, and unbelievable, continuous damage. Koi, get in, but it's a measly 10 seconds on scrap.
Well, just that day you don't need to get all 10, because yeah, that is a ton of kills. That was an absolute war of attrition there on P2, where I feel like there were no winners. The winner is effectively who wins the rotation. It's Lunars right now on the plane heady. That means Vancouver Surge will be collecting the initial time.
Another run it. Both sides, that's the left-hand side of the minimap now, and that, or of the screen rather than the right-hand side of the minimap, which is going to be Koi, and they are flying through right into the guns of Capsule and Gwyn. Beautiful hold so far.
You want to go outside or something?
Immediately, Vancouver Surge scraping together all of this hard point time despite the attack, and Gwyn looking at another big 2.
Yeah, good shout for him on the Scar hard point. Double positive right now at 14 and 6, and maybe not a perfect full 60 rolling through, but this has been beautiful time that they have been able to collect, even with the nades there. Vancouver Surge, at least being on the receiving end of them. They've been able to soak up nearly this entire hill, and now number 7 Insight already spawning out. Vancouver Surge might be a foot race to try to break this new time.
When they're on it, more Koi members in position, but right now Kleenex, we are taking casualties on the new hard point, and they are
cheating.
In Capsule, making his way around the back. Joe's on the hit. Great snap, and that is a big win. Koi with the opening time.
Yeah, that shuts down the attempt, and this might be a Money Hill response. You had Vancouver Surge running it up on B3.
Look at the mini-map, bro.
Both sides pushed out. Everybody getting kills. You're taking long routes just to kickstart the potential break of this rolling through. But the first 25 seconds for Toronto, they have been safe and comfortable. In
this is such a good hold, bro.
Kleenex through the front door. Kleenex. Oh, the bouncer. Your name's not on the list, you're not getting in, and the fake IDs are out. Vancouver Surge fight their way through. That's going to be their time. They do get the break. 20 seconds to go here on this blue hardpoint. Capsule, delightful snap. The transition onto the next man was glorious.
Oh no, they're spawning Koi in the back.
Kleenex with his team spawning out says, hey guys, I'd like to join you. I'm not playing my life. I'm not hiding. I'm going to die and get put in the absolute blender. It is a 40-second lead going into P5. This is one of the best mini-maps I have seen to start things off. Kleenex, though, with the Hellstorm wants to break it down.
That's going to shuffle the minimap up a good bit. Connection on a one man. 3 on the inside of green. Splash.
Bro, why did they not watch the P2
And this is
pinch?
fantastic work.
I'm gonna
Played that
tweet.
Nearly perfectly.
They just lost the hill after a perfect setup.
Joe on time. Kleenex there with the coverage on spawners. Good
With plenty of time.
Toronto Koi, you've made something of a bad situation. No one's. Oh yeah, now someone's watching mid, and Joe still dies.
Well, great Hellstorm usage as well. They had a good one on exposure, overload, and they have a good one again. Now you're playing bully ball here on P5. So Kleenex, the bailout man, a lot of the Hellstorm came from the time he was able to soak up on blue and the 3-piece able to get as well. So big plays rolling through just to keep things even though. I mean, first set of rotations is through, and as you say, relatively close game. Right now, 2 players we're looking out for. Kleenex for the side of Toronto and Gwyn on the side of Vancouver. Both these players shooting their guns.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, no problem, someone. We can run some games tomorrow if you want.
No one's getting near it. Everyone's having a fight. A pound of flesh. A pound of that from Gwyn to get 1 in store. Battling out through the mid-cuts now, a little bit of opportunity on time. Unfortunate moment there from Insight. Unable to buy any purchase towards the backside of blue.
Gibbs is negative.
The war on time, unbelievable. I think this is the most time a team has had from this P1, and it's only like 6 seconds.
Well, they're trying to do it from the wrong side too. Is Koi trying to run it up? Luna's there for the contest. Instant trades though, and wow, what a scattered mini-map for Vancouver. Half the team thinking about rotations, half the team thinking about
And bro, I hate how people, he just said they're trying to do it from the wrong side, bro. On a P1 like this, it don't matter which side you have.
Taking it, yeah, they've taken it.
You can grab time, you can hold time from green or blue. It's all about the market, who has market control.
Not electing for the scrap time by P1 now through.
If you have market control on P1 and you get the time, it doesn't matter if you have green side, blue side, does not matter.
It's the way that P2 looked before. Joe again. Big 3 dead.
Yeah, no war of attrition this time, or maybe we'll kickstart it. Yeah, Joe Deceives had to give you a little bit extra. Problem is, no trophies. So off this respawn, the nades are going to be quick to land inside up top. Well, him and Kleenex, the duo putting some work in Toronto. All things considered, not too shabby here on the P2 time, but only a 12-point game. And they're getting all of these extra kills. Maybe actually struggling to really collect, though.
Well, you managed to do with one side of the map.
Oh my gosh.
Attack is a little open. Here comes Kips.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Anti-air. Speaking of the anti-air, definitely hit that jet, and now we are down by P3. Here we go, folks. Early rotation won by Vancouver.
Oh my. Yo, everybody's getting world song right now.
TJ doing this alone. Can he take it to these players with
Oh, I thought Inside was about to do
The
it.
second man, and it is going to be another big string of kills, but wait. An awkward battle on time. Vancouver win it.
And once again, Vancouver surge on the first set of rotations. P3, full 60. They did that.
Which team are you rooting for? Toronto Boy.
Lock this down. They're going to be set up on rotation as well. So Kleenex wants to be quick on this.
For my man's Kips.
Has a little bit of coverage. And in the midst of the chaos,
You gotta show him love, bro. He comes in my Twitch chat.
break to eventually come through. TJ though ironed up on defense. Gives you the 2-piece to keep things alive. This has been another war on P3.
Are IEMs good for COD?
Oh man, they're dug in. They're well dug in.
Wait, what do you mean by IEM?
Of P3 definitely being won by Vancouver Surge right now. Still trapped to the top left-hand side of the minimap. Toronto Koi have got to battle their way out through TJ. And just a bit of damage here or there is enough to slow it down. A brilliant hold. And now Vancouver, opportunity to win it.
Well, you spotted the back. Yeah, Joe Deceives died on hold, and nobody from Vancouver Surge is actually there. Joe Deceives, though, only gives you 1 in the feed. It's an open bottom side laid, though, for guys like Insight to try to take the timing. Lunars, though, has it locked down.
They locked. Still, damage is great. There we go. Cleaned up.
Bro, they keep breaking this P4. I'm not very happy with Surge on this P4. That's twice now they got broke on this hill.
I think they absolutely can. Once again, Insight, last man standing in a bit of a spot, but with number 2 spawning up awkwardly, they're going to read that he's here. So you're lacking the pressure. You're getting bullied out. Now you're trying to break into the hill for the final 20 seconds, which you might not even want, because now at this point, it might be risking spawning in the back, but hey, They bully him out. They work. Vancouver Surge is the one spawning the back. So you're happy for that moment for Toronto. Jodeci is getting you a little bit extra on time as well. It'll now be a 40-point game on this rotation. Toronto, they need this P5.
They need it. Bear in mind, Gwyn was 25 points away from Legion. That's incredibly impressive. Massive spree from him. Just like we saw in the first set.
What happened to Walter that last game we played? He said he got timed out? Yeah, I don't know, bro.
On the main missile body. Now we have the hard point.
I think he did.
Toronto. Guns up. At the front come Surge.
Contest that from Capsule. They know he's nearby. He gets one before he gets traded.
Oh my.
Well, Kips just gives you two. That is going to shut down this first initial push. Yeah, the trophy's putting in a little bit of extra work, but for the
Wait, what's a IEM?
That's a tight hold. Capsule through top, see another shadow there. TJ's been identified, but he should get two. No, Joe with a pistola to make it 4 now in a row. Back over towards the plane headed left-hand side of the screen. And once again, Toronto Koi, a fantastic hardpoint hold and a lead change.
And by the looks of it, this game will probably end on P2. So you're going to have to play that delicate game with the final 20 seconds on this hill. But for the moment, we're fighting for time. And for the moment, you got Vancouver Surge. They have it. Capsule on the top side as well, though. He's spawning up deep left, so Vancouver Surge trying to go for like a maximalist setup. But yeah, Kips just takes you right out of time in Toronto with an instant break.
Oh, tie game for now. Surge trying to battle on this. This is to get them all the way to that game 5, to stay on Scar. Shots from inside, a big win.
It's so mixy and scrappy.
Literally a second there for Vancouver Surge. But Koi, they've read the script, they've heard what Chance said, they think it's going to be a
Koi's gonna pick this up. Wow. Koi really got that.
No one getting close enough to this time.
They read those spawns really well.
Starting to get a foothold here, but they might have just lost P2 for a second.
That was so mixy. They knew exactly what to do.
Vancouver Surge really going to be feeling the pressure. 5 more seconds on the old time. All Torontos. They're going to be 20 seconds away from ending the game. Vancouver Surge now hoping they can force this to a third hill. That's been their moneymaker. And on time, it is going to be Insight versus Capsule. Well, Insight wants his teammates there for the help. Everybody respawning close.
Oh, wicked damage. Young Joe, can you find another insane piece? Can you find another insane piece? This player's up close. Contest is good. Trade's now complete, but once again, Koi on top. Nobody near this for Vancouver.
That's GG's. There's no break in this setup.
Up into the hot and red guns of Koi. First line down. Over the top into Kips. No kill. No problem. He finds himself a cheeky corner. 5 for the win with the break good.
Well, they're surviving. They got the pinch through as well, but you have to win.
How did they break? Bro, how does Koi keep breaking on these money hills, these money setups?
Making this decision. Capsule's taking routes. 3 white arrows. What are they gonna do? 2 players trying to bang up the old time. 1 guy on rotation.
No. It's Jodeci.
They have the opening.
Joe's gonna win a big one. The spawns have flipped once again.
Well, he sees his team spawn out. It's such a good play by Joe. It don't matter. Joe's in such a good spot right now. Joey.
No need for a game 5. Koi get it done in 4.
And with a quick shrug of the shoulders, Joe Deceive says, "Fine, I'll drop double 40s. I don't like you guys anyway."
I don't like you guys anyway. Well, things didn't get too crazy.
But I swear, Joe Deceives is making so many good plays today.
It wasn't huge, but they were definitely running with the momentum. That is a brutal.
You know who's not making good plays is Gwyn. I keep seeing him do some dumb shit.
At this point in time, Koi 5 and 5.
Gaming earpod things I see a lot about. I haven't seen them, bro, so I can't say anything about them, but I know a lot of streamers that use like the they prefer like the earbuds instead of the headphones.
The 20 assists means his EKIA was going crazy. 1:44 in time, and that dynamic duo, just the damage output they were able to have. Spectacle from start to finish. A lot of credit to Kleenex. We get Toronto Koi down by about 50-60 points. He calls in the Hellstorm.
Surge could have easily held that P3 too.
Frankly,
there's 2 top lane and no one called it. The dude that was close on point was weak.
Instead, well, you end up getting flatlined instead of Vancouver Surge streaking.
They didn't engage in the fight to pick him off. Oh, I didn't even see that, bro.
How many hills kills in a row is that in the middle of that game for Toronto Koi to run it up? To me, that looks like 5.
It looks like 5. It could be 4. It could be 5. I'm
4? It's 4. It's 4.
Yeah, bro. Brilliant stuff, though. Brilliant stuff. Despite the flatlining through their way through 2 hills.
Yeah, they did not.
Hold it.
Well, Surge was just kind of all over the place again.
Toronto Koi a much-needed win after the slaughter handed to them.
So I wouldn't doubt they would do some shit like that.
5, we keep on trucking. There we go. 3-1 final score.
But that game was so close because Koi kept getting broke. Like, Koi would do all the work to get what they want, and then they would just
really did think
just go all 4 dead.
Win today. I just thought it was in the cards. I thought I was there with Goj. I was there in spirit. I was there in the pick. But
You've been outside all day.
Thank you so much, Miles and
In your heart right now. You need to cool off.
I had somebody by my side. I missed, and so did Surge, but it was a good series. I gotta say it was tight.
They're like the loudest earbuds. They're for Sound Horse. I think you should get them, Drill Bit.
We go game 5-1. I thought we could get there. But the miss at the end, it just felt like Surge couldn't get the momentum going with Joe Deceives and Kips.
What happened to Chris Puckett?
Berserk every hardpoint match.
Yeah, let's start on the Toronto side of things, dude. That duo is incredible.
Insane.
I mean, you're watching them take over games, and you're seeing Joe drop 40 every game, and then Kips is right up there with damage, if not more, in the hardpoints. Like both pushing 4,500 plus. We're talking about like putting up huge numbers, and in the last 2 minutes, this Joe Pop takeover.
He did.
On the overload and in here at the very end.
For Joe, also, this is like not new for us. Like we know that Joe can put up numbers like this. This is the type of SMG that he is. He exceeds in the respawns when it comes to putting up the damage. And when it comes to the search and destroy, he's also usually putting up the double digits. He's the playmaker for this team, and that's what we were kind of waiting for. And now with everybody's roles kind of back in place, Kleenex is back on the SMG. You add in Kips. He's an incredible.
Yeah, it's not even like big mistakes from Koi. It's just like small little shit. Like.
That we have been hoping to see, and this was a really pivotal win for them as we head into Permian.
Yeah, and now we got to start talking about Koi a little bit in their hardpoint game because
they just keep letting like one person from Surge get up like behind them. It's so avoidable. Like they're playing so well, and then just one little thing like that happens, and then it just screws the whole team.
Not one of the greatest teams that we have, and the search still didn't look great. Yeah, so that's still the number one thing for them to
Surge is a roster change again. Yeah, you could tell like the team chem is not there for sure.
On S&D in rounds, and then obviously as we get into
hey, if you don't chill, I'm about to
scuff play of the game from round 3.
Hey,
no din, no problem. They've gotten a win, and remind
you guys need to go to the bathroom or something.
Even in their loss to C9,
hang on.
Difference maker for this roster.
Yeah, so on the second half of this, Vancouver actually started generating some momentum. They had back-to-back goals. It was a close game, and they were pressuring ball in their base. And so Joe was like, no,
yeah, man, it does add up in the pro league. Sure, you can get away with like little stuff like that in ranked, but bro, even the worst pro team is gonna take advantage of those small mistakes, which is absolutely insane.
No, Vancouver had a little bit of life, but in the end, Joe too strong.
Yeah, they had a little bit of life. They had a kind of a second.
Oh, Joe Deceives right here went insane. This is all back to back, by the way.
But Joe was the hero of this map. And
he gets all 4, and then he gets like 4 more.
Yet again, despite the amount of kills that, of course, Joe's picking up there. So the top 2, but everybody doing their part in that matchup. Surge, they want that one.
Bro,
and again,
I want to like lay down after I eat.
If you're an overload fan, that was a little rough.
Yes. We noticed something on the player cams is why TJ might have not performed.
God. I know exactly. Listen, lights were on. That's all we're saying. Lights were on in TJ's room. It wasn't the same TJ. Lights off, top 10. No.
Well, let's turn our eyes to the Monster Energy Spotlight. We've got kids.
You gotta play with the lights off, bro.
My dude, you are the GOAT, a damage output fiend. How does it feel to win against Surge? Obviously, you guys are the better team on paper.
Yeah, Joe was shooting, bro.
How'd that feel today?
He was moving too.
Considering what happened yesterday, but
I never seen Joe move like that.
We got the dub. I'm just looking forward to Optic next weekend, and then Birmingham.
Absolutely. You guys are up to 5 wins now. It's going to put you in a really good spot to avoid the play-in and just be top 6. For you guys, though, you have a backbone. Hardpoint's been insane. 8-1 your last 9. What have you guys been working on in that game mode to get to this point?
In Hardpoint?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I think we've just been like trying to make like our teamwork better. Just because like, I mean, I just met all the guys a month ago, so all the chem's not like completely there, but we're just trying to work on that and just our hard points in flow right now. So that's it.
Kips, with this
Gentlemen's lose to Boston, that would be insane, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be a total breakdown for them.
Now you are second overall in the standings while everybody else is in this insane 3-4-4-3. Nobody
It could totally happen though. It could so happen. They've been on a losing streak. Boston.
I mean, this is such a unique situation. What has it been
I don't know
like
what
for
Boston's
you? Do you
been
feel more
like
relief now that
lately.
you guys are sitting in that top 3 heading
How
into
they're doing,
Birmingham?
but
What is scrims and
I know
practice
Gentlemen's
like?
probably
Just
like a little bit
everything
shaken up right now.
Toronto's been great. The whole experience has been great. I'm like finally starting to get like comfortable, but being top 3 feels good. I was worried about the standings. Like I don't want to be in the play-in, but to know that we have like I was looking at it a little bit. To know that we have like the tiebreaker over like a couple of the mid-pack teams, that feels good to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, just going day by day.
100%, man. But key win today, and you've had some key wins, so you all are second overall in the standings. Like Ali said, this is a big win for you guys. You got a lot of fans out there, man. You are crushing it. We wish you good luck in the next one.
Appreciate it.
All right, cheers. That's Kips.
He's a stud. I have a feeling it's going to come down to Trakes and him.
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
he's very good.
He's putting out crazy output on the map, man. Anyways, Kips, a great interview, and I gotta say, Toronto, they've turned things around. We are headed to break here, folks. We got another fantastic matchup for you here in just a little while. LADs, can they turn it around?
Wait, this should be a good one. Oh, this is gonna be a banger. Because I'm pretty sure Cloud9 is pretty good at Colossus. Because I know Nezra is. Nezra is also a potential rookie of the year.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the Cdl.
I think he's the best one on Cloud9 right now.
COD Champs tickets are on sale now. Come see the best teams lock in for this season's grand finale in fabulous Las Vegas. All 4-day passes come with early venue access. Head to phasevegas.com or scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good ass matchup. Cause like thieves haven't been playing to like their best, and C9's like kind of taken off lately. I want LA. I do want LA to win it too. Well, it's hard, bro, with the whole Kenny deal and them not playing good, but I feel like Neum really has helped them a lot. But you know, with their roster, I think they should be like top 3.
That's on him, it's on him, it's on him. Coming? On stairs, check out, me. Dead. Right by stairs.
Like their roster is too insane for that.
Short stairs, dead. Two back right me. On lobby as well. Oh my god, I'm on a mission right now. New EMP. Lobby again dead. Lobby again dead.
Dude, holy.
Blacking. In a good way. One shot back right still. Some one out. Couches, bro. How many D back? Oh my.
Oh my.
They're spawning out though. Ball.
Oh, Crimp is insane.
Holy.
Transported to the enemy zone. Overload device.
Still playing.
I gotta know what rank these kids are. Wow.
Weak. Watch out low. Nice.
was weak. He was weak. I'm just holding the iron. I couldn't get him. He's one off a street teach. He's working bomb quick. He's playing confident.
You saw him. You can't get on till 8. Oh, frag. Wait, what?
Alright, we gotta regain.
I remember that shit, dude.
Let's go.
All good.
He's one off a streak.
Ain't no other frag on, bro.
Hang on 1 sec.
All good.
Scrap and the Thieves versus Cloud9, the Upset Kings. We got a lot on the line here for, I suppose, both teams. This really feels like a matchup for LA Thieves to win, but Cloud9 still technically have a chance for play-in if they're able to get another upset here, Ant.
They can get as high as 7th. I mean, they're still
crazy.
They're still in a spot where they can do it, and they've upset some of our top teams. I mean, we've seen them beat Toronto. Obviously, we've seen them beat Gentlemade, so you can never count these guys out, especially what they can do in Search.
Yeah, 100%. Now, Ali, as we talk about these rosters, and specifically LA Thieves, they've dropped 3 in a row. So they are 4-3, still a top team in the league. They've got a star-studded roster, and I gotta say, the new gun to the roster, Neum, is playing fantastic. Talk to me about the rest.
No, for sure. It's just been, you're not getting the Hydra that you're used to getting. You're not getting the Abizi that you're used to getting. I mean, they're technically still trying to find their gel, but they're okay. Like, their 3 losses, Miami, FaZe, and Texas, like, those are those are 3 really difficult matchups for them. They're still 8-4 in hardpoint. The biggest thing S&D has been kind of their problem child. They're bottom 4 right now in opening dual win rate, which is just a weird stat in general when I look at the lineup of this roster. And also they're number 1 on retake on defense, but they're one of the bottom 2 teams in getting first bloods. Like, there's just a lot of weird areas where they don't have any consistency statistically in any of the game modes.
And talk to me, because this is a key factor we've been talking about, is what's going on with S&D in particular.
All right, well, if you want to start with Search and Destroy, Ali mentioned it, the first bloods. It's jarring when you look at it. Abizi and Hydra are 41st and 51st of the qualified players in first blood.
Abizi used to be the first blood demon. That was his nickname.
Bruh, how in the hell is this team not insane at S&D? Like, they have to just, come together as a group and like get back to what they were. Abizi, you heard Clint and Joe talk about Abizi and Hydra were the first blood demons for years that we have in this league. So that has to get better. And then you think about this roster, like the numbers statistically, like Hydra's having a good stage in Respawn, right? Like they beat a lot of, I guess you could say, easier competition early on. When they've faced some formidable teams in the last 3 matches, they've lost all 3.
100%.
Right? So still a lot of questions need to be answered on the side of LA Thieves.
In theory, this could be an easier matchup, but again, Cloud9 has been playing spoilers with some of our top dogs, so you never know what could happen. Let's talk about this Cloud9 roster, though, because they've been scary to some of our top teams. They've had a couple upsets now. Top of the leaderboard, not Optic, but now Toronto just got kind of rolled by them last matchup. I mean, I guess it went to game 5, but Ali, talk to me, what makes Cloud9 scary? How can they upset teams like Toronto?
They're Search and Destroy. I mean, it's been terrifying. When you look at the pregame, 1-12 in records. They're on an 8-map losing streak in hardpoint. Respawn's hasn't been awesome, but their S&D has been pretty unreal. They're technically top 4 in the league. They're top 3 in post plant, so they're good at attack, which I've touched on before. It is really difficult for teams this year to be good at attack and Search and Destroy in this game, and they have wins on almost every map except for Den and S&D, so they kind of have a deep bag when it comes to it, and that gives them a net, right? And when you look at Overload, they're on a 3 Overload win spree. They've won 2 scars and an exposure versus teams like in Vancouver, Boston, Koi, like not necessarily teams to sneeze at other than maybe Surge in that specific game mode. So they have some areas of opportunity, but the problem is versus a team like LA could win all 3 respawns and not even have to win an S&D against a team like this.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of look at the series Steve's had where Super took over. I think Okus can have a lot of success with a sniper in this series.
Sure.
I mean, and also, like with C9, when you watch them, the help is just always there. Like if Hyde or Nedra are making a play and like pulling them out of position, the other one's going to be making a play on the other side, and all of a sudden you're in hell. That's what we saw in that raid in the last series they had. They do that incredibly well. Always there to help each other. So yeah, Thieves got to be on point here and leave no gaps.
They got to be on point. It's a surprise sometimes that we get to say 4th versus 10th or 12th rather. And it's going to be a real game, or it could be a real game, right? And it's an important game.
It could also just be Thieves.
It could also
take it over.
Finally see a 3-0. Finally see a 3-0. Let's take a look at our bands, picks and bands here. Ali, talk to me about what you're seeing. You've seen a lot of Scar.
Yeah, see a lot of Scar in the middle here, and I don't like, we saw an exposure in the last series where it was G2 playing, and I was like, Risk Carolina, I don't know how I feel about the 3 maps in the middle. You give a lot of momentum, especially whoever wins that first Scar. But like I said, LA Thieves, they've been unbelievable in respawn, so I'm looking at this like Cloud9, you gotta take these S&Ds and hope that you still won away.
Yeah, the Scar for Search and Destroy, we've seen some great performances on the side of C9.
Yeah.
And then the Scar Overload, that's Niam's playground, dude.
Yeah.
He's been going off on that map. So same thing for C9 though. They've liked that. They've won their last 2 Scars, so I think the Overload
might
could
be
be the win
everything.
condition in this.
Yeah, 100%. I really liked what you said, Ali. I think it was like we don't even have to care about S&D technically if we go to, all the way or close to it. So I don't know. It's going to be a big question mark for a lot of folks out there, but I think our fans know what they're going to pick. It could be cut and dry. It could be LA. My pick'em's reign has ended, okay?
Yeah.
I missed on Surge. I'll start us off. I'm not going against the grain here. I think LA will roll them, even though it could be a game. I think LA actually take it 3-0.
All right, I'm going to just rip it.
I was gonna say, if you want to do
Rip it. No, don't curse us like last time. Oh, no.
No, LA winning this.
Going LA all the way. We got Merc and Maven probably with us as well. Take it away, gentlemen.
Producer just told me good
Yeah,
luck.
they should. No argument coming in from us, but I think a lot of this is going to be the focus on Thieves still working on things. Yeah, Niam has looked good, but the team overall, I mean, you got to remember they were 5-2 last qualifier with Kenny when we said they weren't good.
Yeah, beat Optic as well.
Now you're 4-3. They still need to right this ship, and you and I have talked a lot. This is across all modes. I mean, most importantly, hardpoint, like this concept of needing to play tight setups. Once you get a couple kills, the ability to instantly take space. Like, what step of this sometimes is going wrong for this Thieves team? Is it like a lack of decisiveness? What's going on?
I think when you look at Hardpoint, like sort of look at like that Optic match, I think that's one that maybe stands out. They did a lot of the first steps right, like finding the breaks. It was sort of after that.
That's what I kind of
finding
figured.
the next set of kills, just sort of maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
When like a BZ or a Hydra need to guarantee a kill and get to a spot, just hasn't. So they're still figuring things out. This is a series they absolutely should win, but who knows? I mean, Cloud9's certainly played spoiler a couple of times, but don't think it's going to happen here, but who the hell knows? But let's kick it off. On Colossus. There's a BZ trying to get right into the mix. It's your route man and Hydra that gets through quickly to find one, and that's all the space you could get. Now this is that step. Like, you got the win there. You look forward to try and get space. Give yourself some protection from the hard point, and, well,
I mean, they just get off the hill and run it. I don't know. What's the BC doing there? It was like 5 seconds he could have got there, but they're just going to get right back into the P1. Maybe having a little fun this match.
Yeah.
As putting them in the spawn trap to start. But Cloud9 respond. I mean, you got what you wanted, but then it's an instant flip.
Yeah, no. Okay, so what did we just discuss?
I don't know what that was. I'm not sure. Just a miscom there.
What the hell just happened?
You had everything you
Well,
could
you got your first kill from Scrap, but then a BZ ran at them. Like he had camo on. I don't know. A weird one, but it doesn't matter.
He's not invisible. He is tiny, but he can still be spotted.
Again, it should just be sort of how they're feeling this match, how confident they're feeling. Just feel like they can roll over them with their talent, but they got to button things up for sure.
I don't know that I would feel that way at all right now with the way they have been playing. It hasn't given me that confidence, at least.
I'm just making up excuses.
No, I hear you.
That was weird as hell.
Sure was. It's just funny because the combo we just had, like, what step of it's going wrong, and then that was a good example of that second step sometimes being the difficult one.
And then you see it again, right? I mean, you're into the setup, and then the first 2 kills off spawn for C9, they're able to find them, and then they're going to flip the map again, take the lead, get that race.
That's
so
a
great
scam.
there from Cloud9 New York.
Oh.
Able to bust back through the front, though, is Thieves, but not really much time.
I told you, Renedra is good at this map.
And it's going to be number 4, Hydra, pretty much by himself to try and make a play, unless the help gets there in time, and the help does get there just in time. 1 through tunnel, 1 through the long route. Early control goes to Thieves. Hydra first man in. Hydra still playing. Oh, hello.
And I think that is a great example of it, right? Where, he's trying to find the timing. Timing does not go his way, but his teammates have his back. They're able to find it. BZ with the double.
But that easily could have fallen apart, honestly.
Yeah. I think that's where you just kind of want him to sort of lay in wait, but just a little aggressive. I mean, timing goes his way. Doesn't really matter, but his team has his back. LAD still have the spawns for P4.
Yeah, this game just plays so fast and so jetpacky sometimes that, I don't know, sometimes it feels like players, they get caught with knife out or something, but just caught, not preempt. Like, it's the game where it doesn't feel like it can be like slow and preempty as Hydra lights it up on 4 straight. But look, yeah, it turns out being
They split them somehow.
Yeah, little mistake here though, but they are able to read these spawns. You spawn.
Oh, not the last guy though.
You're not ready for the second, and Hyde, instead of shooting the player, shot the trophy.
No, that is. Listen, if you're a new and up and coming player and you're prioritizing your gunfights, trophy first, player second, Joe.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
No.
But maybe some nades will lead to the break.
No, watch it. It's like all the
nades hit. It's a new strat coming in as well. He is a lot of objective time, still on 5 in a row from that P3, so close to that Hellstorm.
Scrap leading the way in engagements, no surprise there. The most aggressive AR player, one of the most aggressive we have ever seen, but the streak for Hydra continues. He's on 7 straight, 14 and 8. Trying to put away this Cloud9 lineup. And yeah, you would think this is one where you just gap them skill-wise, like you gap them salary-wise. You thought I should have a chance, but we've thought that a couple times this year, and that has not been the case. But the tide is rolling right now for LA Thieves. 112 to 37, ripping, roaring.
Yeah, these are trolling a little bit.
One spawn in the back of both. Alright, one deep blue. In blue.
That's not. Yeah, side door.
Side door, he's on the stairs. Nice, in blue. Wait, nade. Nade their door. They nade in time.
Nade their time. Timing on the left. Yo, what check?
He's on their door.
What the fuck?
I'm one bullet. I'm watching their door for you.
The bullet.
I can't. On statue, on top of the statue. Top statue.
I'm dead door too.
I'm naded.
They're back in statue.
I stun their time.
They're back in statue.
I'm shooting people.
One bullet on top of statue.
I'm naded.
People, guys.
People are pitching.
You go child yellow side.
Statue, one shot high.
Take your time, Rich.
I did statue, absolute. One more on the statue. Yeah.
Come on, yellow. Need your
man time.
They're hopped in.
People. Top of the statue. I'm pitching down.
Yeah, pitch down. Stay down.
Go double left with you.
Take time. What's your time?
Oh, good rip.
I'll see the statue. I'm here with DJ.
Javi time. Left side. Nice. Last guy encouraged.
Let's go.
Last guy encouraged.
One might be back.
Good comms from Neo.
Still up big. Let's see if Cloud9 can get the comms flowing after a double from Encourage.
Nice.
I'm
playing for the back.
Encourage stayed up that whole time.
You gotta look for this guy. He's blue lobby behind you.
I'm trying to help you.
Nice, good job. One's in the back. One in the back. I spawned out. Somebody pinch your front, one's front.
Okay, in the back.
Strawberry pinch in front. Front statue.
I'm getting P1.
Statue.
Yeah, he's still out. He's still out. Statue now.
Alright, I'm wrapping right for this guy. Statue.
P1.
I'm waiting for you.
He's one shot.
I'm on P1. Going up P1.
One shot on the lip.
Wait.
Nice, good job. Son,
I'm
Two there.
They're bumping out me. I killed one. There's another guy. One more. He's bumping out right. Need him.
Let's get to
They're gonna shot up tunnel.
They have new. Careful.
Coming down.
Hide just here already. There's two here. Scrap and Hydra.
I'm trying to need one boat.
I'm nading.
Oh, nice. Oh, we got one more tunnel, Hydra.
Okay, I'm just trying to iron.
Yo, on spawn, bro. Help me. Yo, someone come tunnel with me.
That's it.
Scrap on 4 straight. Lead still growing. 130. The advantage right now.
I mean, they're outslaying him, but they're not outslaying him this bad.
Quickly. Gonna have to mount an insane comeback, and there's a 4 down to maybe start the comeback, but work to do.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, like, Slay is evened out here, right? You do a pretty good job at the P1, and again, set yourself up at the P2, but you allowed one to spawn in the back, and that was kind of your opportunity. And the problem is that LA Thieves ran away with the game at that P2. They got like a full 40 to 50 seconds to extend this lead. So it's like, you've had your chances, you brought the slaying back if you are C9. But yeah, just not able to take advantage of it.
There's a nuance to everything. There's a nuance when we're talking about pace. There's a nuance when we're talking about kills. Sometimes you're turning kills into objective points. Sometimes you are not. Thieves doing a much better job in that department. But new hard point ready to go. 130 down. Can Cloud9 muster up something? It's been a streaks for Scrap and Hydra. It's a streak now for a BZ at 5 that will come to an end. Early setup, tight setup, and control. They're going to pick up Hydra, of course, on the pinch and deal with the other 3, trying to bully their way through statue. The nade's going to be the call to go. Able to find one. Here goes Hydra, and there's the timing.
Yeah, and I love that from Pi. He waited for a nade. I think sometimes in the past he would be the first to go and maybe get caught, but he waited for a kill to come in. Then you know that player has to shift on over much better.
Oh my gosh.
And that might be where Hydra was talking about, like with Ken and Scrap.
They just can't break it.
They played, like he felt he had to play faster, and maybe those situations got a little bit antsy. Whereas here they take their time on the break.
Yeah, potentially. Actually, yeah, just sort of I don't know, learning. Just like if I lose this one-on-one, we're probably screwed towards the front. But it just trusted his teammates that they were going to hit a nade, and yeah, the timing worked out, and now they are 25 points away from taking map 1.
Look at 100-point club. This first one. With a little bunny hop goes Hydra off the top, and a bullet away from taking out a second as well. Can close it out here as Hyde takes himself out. And Nezra drops Neum. Unfortunately, that's really all you're going to come away with. And back into the point go Thieves. At least for now, nobody in the time, but they're finding all of the kills. Someone got to track back and look to close out the game here.
Yeah, they will be stacked a little bit. Why not? Because honestly, I was going to talk about sort of kills were even, but they're going to look a lot different the last minute. The way that kill feed has just been all a red. Yeah, players on sprees. aBeZy hits that 30 bomb. Well, this was all about the efficiency from LA Thieves, turning the brace into full holds.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Point club for Cloud9 New York.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, though. It was about, the slaying margin was like 5 kills, and they were up 120, though. So,
dude, the pressure from LA is insane, man.
Thunderclap at the end of it from a stats perspective, but kills-wise, it was close throughout most of it, really, until the final.
I don't know what you're supposed to do if you're C9.
The stats get padded a bit there for Thieves. No chance for Cloud9 in that one. Or I guess you had a...
Like, what are you supposed to do, bro?
A solid hard point that fell apart, but yeah, you're going to get gapped a bit from a talent perspective here, and you should.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just sort of, you saw the faces of Cloud9, man. It was just sort of like, oh, these guys are good. Yeah, like, holy guacamole is, again, just sort of like, you feel like you're playing well, you're getting kills, but then you look up and we only have 95 points, so another map they'll go over, try to work on it. I mean, they've been playing a lot of Colossus, but it has not worked out at all.
Yo, Zimzies, you heading out, bro? I'll catch you later, dude. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
We've seen this before, where you just destroy a team, pace changes though in search to destroy, and can Cloud9 steal one?
Yeah, that's where they found their thefts. Getting a couple search and destroy wins is where they've taken them through 5 maps with the upset. Decoy and Paris, they look for another upset here, and yeah, it'll start with the map too, more often than not for them. But yeah, we'll check out some of the highlights. Hydra was streaking early on. Neum had a slow start, but really got it going through the mid-game. aBeZy led the way with
what is this camo?
Damage, which you love to see for him, but hit the question marks for aBeZy.
Do they have new CDO camos?
It's at that point now where, listen, I've talked about this with Hydra. Chance has talked about it a lot over the years. Like Hydra.
When the hell did Thieves get that camo? Oh, that's the regular one.
That's not been the case this year.
No, and again, just sort of.
He must have had a gun variant or something.
Like both of these guys are 40.
Like, what is that?
52nd in the league. It just it makes no sense to me. But this is, again, it's a much different title. It's very much closer to jetpacks, and they continue to try to figure it out. But I don't know. I just feel like if I had aBeZy on my team and Hydra on my team, I'd be like, all right, hey, you go for. I'm gonna throw a smoke down. Let's run through it together.
Yeah. Some more.
Just every now and then, right? But it just, yeah, we haven't really seen that.
Well, I think just when we think of aBeZy in general, listen, we just compare him to him like at his best, which is something we've never seen another player ever do.
I mean, it's just like, it's also been like 7 years in a row.
Yeah. Insane consistency. But when you think about it, he's got a sub out. He's one of the most fearless players we've ever seen in Search and Destroy. You know where he's going to hit you. You're just going to get hit and gunned. He's the first blood reaper. He's had an M15 in his hands a lot more at times in Search and Destroy. He's played a lot slower. And it could just be a confidence thing. Could be something with his team. But I don't think I've seen like that fearless aBeZy. And it's probably hard when things haven't really been clicking for the team. Like maybe once they start to a little bit more, that happens.
Yeah, maybe this is just how the team wants him to play, or how they want to play those rounds. Right? We have snipers in play now.
But usually he would just do stuff where I'm like, how do you even think it's okay to run to that spot, like, and not get caught? But
yeah, we haven't seen it too often.
No,
like a couple of like takeover dens.
Yes. He's had like a 12-1 search. He's had some maps. Don't get me wrong, but not the consistency that we're used to in Search and Destroy. And it feels like it's not even like you need both aBeZy and Hydra to be the best search player. If just one of them gets back to like prime aBeZy or prime Hydra in search, like this team changes. It absolutely does. But we'll take a look at the graphics. Speaking of aBeZy and Search and Destroy. And yeah, we've never seen that.
No. It's just an odd
Damn.
Yeah, and we're not trying to just like target aBeZy. It's just, again, this is
a big storyline.
It is, and it's really just a storyline because of how good he was for so long.
Even like if he had like a 0.9, which I'm sure he's had a couple of stages.
Oh yeah.
So let me tell you, that opening dual win percentage was still higher than that. He was still in the top 10. Like
Yeah.
A different title, different team. He's gonna figure it out. With
I'm sure he's sick of hearing it. I'm sure he is. So hoping he can get it turned around. This team can get it turned around. Or it's just one of those things like I don't know. Like it's just sometimes you have so much talent, but it's like, do those talented pieces mesh how you want them to?
I think the biggest thing is probably just a different philosophy of the squad, right? The way FaZe likes to play Surge to this roster and just how they want to play.
Yeah. I'm sure. Listen, Simp and Hydra are two of the best subs we've ever had, but they are very, very different players. I'm sure playing next to Simp for 7 years, now playing next to Hydra, it is a very, very different beast, without question. A little delay here before we get into our next map. We'll get into it as quickly as we can, giving teams a little more time to chat through stuff. Is Cloud9 not used, or very used, to dropping a map 1 and having to answer back at it, two hard points?
Yeah, we're seeing some smiles, which I think is good, right? All you should really do is wipe off that map number 1 and just continue to play, which is what they have been doing, and causing these big upsets, and this is where they are catching teams.
And they do it in the search and destroy. Insane. I mean, the series versus Koi, like Nezra with the play in the kitchen, just dancing, making incredible plays. Okus with the sniper picks, and Hyde has had his clutches and moments as well. Ample opportunity come through with an upset in the search and destroy. Thieves really trying to get it clicking. You can see chatting through it now, but BZ's been super vocal throughout this. Is not surprised to see him and Hydra maybe chatting through how they want to open up some of these search and destroy rounds. The Thieves are currently 4-3, not safe by any stretch of the imagination, thinking you're going to need to get to 6 wins, probably minimum. They've lost 3 straight matches. The other team, Paris has lost 3 straight, right? S&D, you see the struggles there. Hardpoint, the struggles over that stretch. I mean, I don't know. I know, listen, community can smoke me if they want to, but I did not think just swapping Kim was going to fix things with the way they were playing. I know Kim wasn't playing incredible, but I never thought he was the problem with their major issues. There were bigger issues, and I think for a second there, people saw him in, they got some wins, and they're like, oh yeah, but like, listen, they were 5-2 last qualifier. Like, they got some big wins. Like, they weren't horrible. The same problems still persist.
You know, I just kind of blacked out. I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, if like Hydra and Abizi can't really figure it out. You know, I was thinking about sniping aloud. I know Scrap's not gonna let it happen, but I'd love to see Hydra with a snipe. It just I feel like he's a sicko.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, right? Like, I'd love to see it.
No,
like, Scrap's such a good AR. Like, let's just let Paco snap a couple of rounds.
Yeah. No, I'd be down for that.
I want to see it.
100%. Well, Hydra's got your first blood. There we go. Bump it up from 41st to 40th. But he'll kick things off with the nade.
Oh, nice spot.
Just patient. Don't throw your life away. You found that opener.
Oh.
Well,
just the sound, it just hit him in the face first.
That was a fastball to the face.
Yeah, you know.
Niam's gonna need plastic surgery after that one because his nose is gone.
Well, waiting for that.
Look at this, bro. 2 in their blue.
Now they don't know where Hydra went.
He's lurking.
Wait, what?
Trigger discipline there. Want to make sure he guarantees a kill, and he will guarantee the kill, and maybe 2. Got a little scary there for a second when he tries to hit the slide, but teammates got him. They'll close out the round. Hydra starts it off with a little pop. Until Niam gets just pegged.
But it was just because it was so quiet.
And then
it's just like that. That hit mark was so good. It was so good.
Hold that. Oh, I wish we could see that from Niam's POV.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're going to hold that spot, I feel like you need flak. That is just, like, especially in a round 1 where you don't have trophies. And all right, hey, we talked about the sniper switch up. Okay, we got Niam. All right. Well, yeah, just...
I mean, you can still run flak and get hit with a nade like that and still die.
But yeah, no, you're not wrong. Flag, like, flag doesn't matter.
It's only a single
flag doesn't matter when it hits you in the face. Wait, what title was that? Where like flak didn't actually save you if a nade was like within a certain range? There was a title we had that, I swear.
Yeah, no, it was one of them.
Was it probably 2019?
Yeah. Or the one after.
I'll pin everything on 2019. Or maybe it was Vanguard.
Maybe MW2.
Yeah, I forget, but that was something. 2v2 now. Oh, I'm getting planted. over at B. What's this going to look like for Scrap? How's the timing going to be? Avizi tries to cut across, and he's not going to find it. It's now Scrap. He's going to have the comp where both are, and he's going to have to gun them both. You got eyes on one?
Oh, that's good info.
Maybe slide out to the heady.
Oh, wow.
Hyde wins it. Get us to 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, so far, you've kind of had this two-man BZ and Hydra game, which we've been talking about. They've both been working play inside, and you get that again. They're able to find Otis and then start to work towards
Really heads up from Hyde.
Doesn't get caught after that, so Scrap can get to him. But still, you kind of set up Scrap for a clutch in a 1 versus 2. It's just process of elimination there for the Cloud9 boys. They turn around, able to find him.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye and see. Niam's going to have the snipe in his hand more, or Scrap will be pulling it out. But yeah, I mean, it's just not only with him being such a good AR, but how he likes to play and how aggressive he is. Like, I love him putting in damage for Hydra and Abizi as they're trying to make plays versus just being static with the snipe. And he has a great snipe, don't get me wrong, but you've said this since basically day one, though. The second you saw him pull up the snipe, you were like, nah.
Yeah, it's just it's like him dashing Sip and just throw all the bros.
I'm like, Cell. You don't want Cell to snipe. Like,
yeah.
With the bros, yeah. There's a dashing snipe, I'm going to snipe, bro.
Nope. Dante's like, well, you guys are doing it, I'm doing it. We're gonna have our duels on the main stage.
Nice win there from Hyde. First blood, stays up with 11 HP. Scrap on the jump peak. Then the shoulder. He's got multiple here to deal with. You're waiting that two-man game right now, which is Niam and Hydra to develop, but Scrap's got to back up because he's by himself. He's got to keep backing up. Hyde with the shots, his position. Give it up. He's been here for quite some time. And he's going to, I thought he was going to rewrap that on the flank, not actually going to come through. You still have Hydra in position to find a kill, but now as you lose Scrap, it's going to be all on Hydra. Reload is in, can't win the fight. Good one there from Cloud9.
And I mean, similar to what we kind of saw yesterday in the Optic match, just some insane timings around Delhi. Again, like one player from Cloud9 was chasing Niam.
Oh, yeah.
He then turns around, and then they don't know where Hydra is. That could have got real weird for Cloud9, but behind that first blood, able to close the round out.
That hook clutch was like, I mean, at one point, I would have said survival rate to 1%, and then he just does laps around Delhi and kills everybody. That was something. Getting people lost in the sauce. Cloud9. Go on top now, 2-1. Let's see what this offensive break looks like. It'll be Niam and Abizi holding play inside and mid. You took a ton of space defensively over towards B. Now backing up and wrapping this, and you had a chance to take some bomb site control of your Thieves. They obviously don't have the minimap we do. Now in more of a standard position is Cloud9, and Courage, he's going to lace one. Scrap gone.
Yeah, I mean, you just play a very spread sort of setup here, trying to catch Cloud9 maybe somewhere. You get the one-on-one, and of course Scrap is going to take that, but unfortunately, he's going to get taken down. Some great shots, as you said, and well, Abizi does even things up.
I didn't see him, but assuming he gun Scrap, I'm guessing they were good shots. Ooh, flinch is going to cost Niam there, not able to hit it. Abizi's got multiple in front of him, going to get one, not going to happen. Well, he would have needed more than one. They'll get dropped, and that's 3 straight now for Cloud9, and you're really impressed with some of their search and destroy plays against Koi yesterday. What stood out for you yesterday? Because I know you were really loving some
They
stuff.
just abused. If we get to a game 5.
The water, yes, but I know it was...
they were very creative.
Yeah.
Just very quick, and I think you kind of see it here. They open up on defense, 4-hitting plane, right? Is there anything here? Do we get a hard counter? Especially the way LA Thieves have opened up on offense.
Dude,
no, and then they quickly wrap back. Even using that smoke to just sort of block off if someone's watching that cross.
It's crazy. Season 3, they're adding dynamic weather, and there's going to be heavy torrential rain on Scar, so plane side's going to be flooded. And then they're going to be insane.
I believe you.
Thieves trying to slow the roll of Cloud9. Hyde, 4 straight. Nezra, 3 straight. They've been super in search and destroy for this Cloud9 team. Scrap got beamed by Encourage last time. Trying to avoid the same result. For now, playing at same shoulder. Nate is going to catch him in the forehead.
Just missed.
Just missed. Otherwise, oh, well, the second one didn't, though. Scrap going to be the first dead in back-to-back rounds. He can't get anything going after a nice map 1.
And again, it's just such a common spot, right? I mean, if you don't have a trophy, you have to know that those are going to land soon. And a couple of times now they've been caught, and now you're going to switch it up again. Just the creativity. We show so much pressure towards A. We quickly wrap through Delhi. We're able to find another one. Numbers 4 versus 2 for Cloud9.
Wow, they're playing so well.
He showed like 10
wow.
times. Like, okay, so he's still
They
there.
just played their round so well.
Like sometimes, you'll backslide down, take a peek from bottom, like repositioning to avoid that. But I mean, he was there for 40 seconds.
Yeah, and then the rest of LA Thieves, they're just not ready for sort of.
They're playing for picks like as a team. It's actually so insane.
It's usually planted, but Cloud9, they back up and say, let's
Picking them apart.
As they rotate through mid. Yeah, first nade just.
And that one is right in the shins. Able to dodge one, not the second. It took just enough damage. He's going to get laid out. Dominant right now from Cloud9, up 4-1. Well, this is why we said there's a real chance for them to make this series interesting through the search and destroy. It's just, can they get themselves, can they guarantee them at 5? That's what the combo is going to be with this team right now. Can they guarantee them at 5? What respawn are they going to be able to win? Best chance, probably going to be the overload. Neum, this time, hit. Tried a quick scope. One. A little too much flinch, can't connect, but his teammates are finding the kills. Encouraged, tail tucked, dip it away. Reload in to try and re-chow. Able to finish the first. Quick chow onto the second. Really only chance he's going to have to take that round. Can't win the second.
And that's just a good adjustment there by LA Thieves, right? Last couple of defenses, you started heavy if you're Cloud9. Maybe that's their default. They don't want anything weird to happen playing side. And they kind of know that. So let's just go back to sort of day one strat. Let's just get this A-bomb down right away. We're not seeing anything early at Motel. It's normally 20, 30 seconds in. So let's go for it. We're able to get the plant and then find the kills.
And now on this other side, like when you're talking B defensively for Thieves, can you not get picked? Can you hold it there without getting blooded?
Well, they haven't. Yeah, I mean, they haven't.
Oh, sorry, Day.
They haven't planted yet, so you can give this up.
You've either been blooded in Delhi or you've been blooded on the stair. Have we seen for Neum and Scrap?
Yeah, here's a switch up. All right, we don't have to chow top Motel. Let's try to pinch flank. Again, they have not planted the bomb and won it that way.
Make them plant. Because what we're doing is not working out. Or have 6 trophies on that stairwell.
And this is sort of that same thing where they're showing a ton of presence A, but now they're going to potentially re-wrap. So yeah, just sort of waste their clock if you are LA Thieves.
I would say this time he's going to be real weird for Hydra. It sure is, but he's a squirmy one. Able to walk away with a beautiful shot from Hyde. Straight headies onto a BC as he wall bounces across. Scrap should be able to finish it from up top. He is. Focus, no need there currently, so not able to.
Oh, don't chow Scrap like that. What the hell?
Deeper into the round.
He just trolled that.
Listen, sort of the Cloud9 play worked again because you want to trap that player who is going to flank, and they did. But Hydra just made you look silly. Nezra, though, in a 1 versus 3, 25 seconds, he does have bomb.
Yeah, that was just like an awkward.
No, it was, but you kind of got what you wanted.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought they were just going to hold the setup there like they had, and then I was like, oh, Hydra. I thought Hydra was going to die, honestly, just looking down the minimap. All right, so the defensive adjustment comes in for Thieves, and they get the round win. We'll keep an eye on how they plan to hold A next time through. And offensively, last time for Thieves, they're finally like, okay, if you're going to give this up,
play a little bully ball.
Put most of your focus on B. Let's just, bully our way on to A. See if that's the play call again, or if they slow things down.
Yeah, and I mean, you're just sort of looking at Cloud9 here, right? Do you continue to open up towards B just early? Do you trust sort of your retake at A? And well, the question is always in Surge. What do you have trophies if you are LA Thieves?
And a bit of an adjustment now for Cloud9. Less focus on B and rotation, this time showing more.
Wait, just saw him, right?
Trophy to protect Hyde, or is he just able to dodge? Looks like he's able to dodge. They'll put one more through for Neum maybe to finish it, not able to do it.
Could be some weird times middle of the map, right? Nezra.
Yeah, he's not going to expect this late.
Hello, I'm
BZ does
surprise!
Really good play by Hyde.
Laying prone there, crawling the entire time. Then Nezra is going to go. There is a chance with a BZ's double.
Whoa.
As he was lurking through the middle of the map. But the problem is his teammates died.
Well, this would be what, a 1v4. And the ace. Hold up a second.
Whoa.
BZ dipping deep into the bag. Working for the 1v4 ace.
Got the read.
He's got the read. And
No way.
BZ ices up with a clutch there. Unbelievable stuff out of a BZ. You saw the circus act chowing. Top window to start that off for the double. And then cool as a cucumber. Gets it done.
And just sort of the differences of, between FaZe and LA Thieves. Like, when have we ever had a round
round.
So I guess technically a 1v3. I didn't realize the 1 kill came in after.
But ever had a round where BZ's lurking middle of the map and sort of waiting for a play to develop, right? Normally he's the one developing the play, but he's sort of lurking mid-map, catches the timing on 2 top green, and, well, able to find that ace and the clutch.
1v3 ace there for Abizi. They're going hunting, and Nate hits. You're in trouble, and that's bomb. That's bomb down in your spawn. And they're going to continue to go. Pistol out wide. A little snap from Hydra. Gets a little wonky there for a second, but you set up Abizi to finish off the kill. Now, it's really number 2. We're going to hop to Niam's POV. He tries to get involved, trying to pinch this out. Pistol in pace, but he's going to get caught. And now, uh-oh, some over-aggressive. Okay, I know you're just pissed.
I just find it funny because sometimes when we go to Paco's POV, it's like there's nobody else on the map. Like,
yeah, like he thinks he's like, what was that? Was it BO3 that had that thing you go and you run on the map? Like, you set the time. See what I'm talking about?
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like a CS type thing. I forget what it was called. Yeah, he thinks he's on that, bro. It's knife out, like doing a movement simulator. He like snaps and hits like 3 hip fire bullets too.
Yeah, but it just isn't ready for the next player. Doesn't care, and yeah, then you throw away a 3v4.
And could have just boxed him in and played that a little bit safer, but he felt he needed to get there to help. Like, yeah,
poor round, poor. It's poor.
Yeah.
Starts great, but if you're the other coaching staff, it's just one of the ones where
I just want to be put your effing controller down. Please. And that's could cost you 1 round away from the tie in the series. Or Cloud9 now. For the first time, Thieves looking to take space over towards B.
Nezra's here again now.
Rewrap. And Nezra is floating in Delhi, as you said. I don't think
he get spotted. He did.
Oh.
Maybe he shouldered it one more time to peek out.
Encouraged though, he'll even it. No one's got eyes. Just on that mid cut, he gets one for free or scrap.
Bro, he's using my strat. Throw the smoke in their face.
Yeah, bomb going down though, so you're in more of a default setup. You got a BZ watching the flank. He's able to find one now. He's playing his life. And while doing a
bro, he must be tuning into the stream.
Just waste this player's time.
Maybe not been the first blood demon, but Abizi has made some really, really strong plays. Shots coming in through deep. Niam's going to drop. 24 seconds. 2 versus 2. Hydra's got the spot. Abizi's got no way. Like, no way. Okay, hold on. Hold up a second. Okay, well, yeah.
It's not. It's just.
What the did I just watch?
They do so many things right.
And so many things so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is.
And I'm not trying. Listen, it's weird because I don't want to take away from Cloud9, but that was just some obvious just brains turning off.
Hydra has the bomb. BZ doesn't need to do anything.
Nothing.
Or you can shoulder. You can shoulder.
No, like scrap step looks stupid through the mid.
Yeah, they just had no info. But yeah.
If I have no info, I guess I'm maybe just not in the open.
Yeah.
Niam, I mean, he should be in a position he can at least get the cover from that angle. Like, he just gets dropped at range. Outside of Hydra, every death, I was really like, huh? That me, it was just like question marks in my brain. Like,
yeah, well, this is what Cloud9 do. They stay alive in the series behind the search and destroy. They have 3 overload wins in a row.
But yes, but like, I feel like most of the time we're talking about like positives for Cloud9.
Yeah.
Like, that was just like,
all right, man.
There were positives.
Yeah, no, there were. And again, I'm not trying to take away from Cloud9, but that's just.
For real though, I think I'm gonna go lay down and watch this, bro. I don't want to fall asleep on stream again.
I don't know. Search and destroy and Cloud9 continue to surprise.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, have a good rest of your evenings. And I'll see you guys in the next one, bro.